hello. Hope we're all doing well. Nice to see you. Happy Friday, Sunday. Happy Saturday. I hope that you've been having a nice weekend, and I hope you're ready for a new week. The final week of June, which is kind of hard to believe, to be completely honest. It feels like this month has flown by. The summers always fly by too quickly for me. The time where I, don't have to teach. Yeah, I still have work, but it's a lot more manageable. More time to travel, do other things. So it's a little unfortunate that it feels like it's coming to a close already pretty quickly. Got a couple months left, but yeah, knowing that we're getting into July means we're very close to being done with the summer. God, that was such a sad way to start the stream. Let me just rewind a bit. Happy Sunday! I hope you're all having a great weekend. I hope you're excited for another week, and I hope you're looking forward to starting up July. It's gonna be a good time. Welcome on in. Happy Sunday. Did I say happy Sunday and happy Saturday? Oops. Yeah, that's my bad. Happy Sunday and happy Monday is what I should have said. For those of you who are already in the start of your Monday. Haven't been happy since Friday night. Yeah, why is that, Fen? Why haven't you been happy since Friday night? Why do I feel like I know what the answer is that you're gonna say? Also, hello. Welcome on in. Nice to see you. Mr. Shark, I know that you are lurking, but if you can hear me, I hope you have a nice lurk. And yeah, take care, dude. Looking forward to finishing this game, and maybe we'll talk about it or something. That'd be cool. That'd be really cool. Also, hello, of course, Dom. Nice to see you. I haven't been happy since birth. Oh my god. So what you're saying is that I have never made you happy. Is that what you're saying? Also, thank you for the host. Thank you. Mwah. Thank you so much. Thank you. Welcome in as well, Fen. Always a pleasure to have you in. I was not the kid in 4th grade who peed himself. Can't say that happened. But hey, maybe you're right. Maybe it's too traumatic. Not that I can't talk about it, but that I don't remember. I don't know. But I do not recall such an instance personally. Hello, Alex. Nice to see you. What is up? Are you a scholar of everything Euro Cup Championship or now? Yeah, I saw you provided a bit of a thorough description in the general chat. And so you said it's like one of those tournaments that's every 4 years, kind of like the World Cup. But yeah, a lot of exclusively European nations that are in it. So it seemed like it was quite the spectacle to watch. So I hope you're enjoying checking it out. Nice to see you as well. Hope you're doing well. Hope you've had a nice weekend. And hello, Richard, or sorry, Bitchard, as you may prefer. I should ask. I feel like at one point you said that you actually preferred it if you were called Bitchard, but now I just feel strange calling you Bitchard. You're gonna play Dark DD while watching? Hey, sounds like a nice plan. Hope you enjoy. I haven't gone back to playing that game in a little bit. I've done, I think, the first 2 or 3 chapters now. I think it was 2. Maybe I'm on the 3rd. Still seems pretty interesting. I would go back and play it some more. Probably would do that. That is what I'm thinking. That's what I'm thinking. You're my distraction for the evening, sir. Appreciate it. Happy to do that for you. Happy to be the distraction for you. A friend said they'd play games with me and completely disrespected me and my time. Yeah, I wonder what you could possibly be talking about there, Fen. Sorry. Sorry about that. Why is there such a shadow on my face right now? I don't know why I have this awful shadow on me. I don't know what's going on. Something about my lighting is not quite right. My screen is okay. My screen lighting is fine. Something on my face is not quite right, but that's okay. I'm not gonna worry about it too much. But yeah, sorry, Fen. You're one lucky gal for having landed this wonderful man. Oh, thank you, Alex. Also, every time you shit on your server brings you a smile on my face, let me tell you, the center can catch these hands anytime. Oh, God. Oh, my goodness. Also, hello, Sophia. Hey, nice to see you. Welcome on in. Hey, for those of you who didn't know, for those of you who weren't here, very late last night when we finished our Fire Emblem stream, we actually went along and we raided Sophia And there's someone who is a new friend of Jinrei, of Joey. And we raided them after some Fire Emblem. We had just beaten the second to last chapter of this game. Tonight, we're going to beat the finale. We're going to finish this game right here, right now, tonight. Very, very excited for it. But then, yes, we did raid them last night, and they were finishing up Twilight Princess. So I got to ask you, because I went to bed, did you end up beating Twilight Princess? And I hope you had fun with it. Thanks for coming on in and saying hello. Thank you so much, Sophia. Thank you, thank you. Also, hey, Storm. How you doing, man? How was the rest of the weekend for you? I hope you've had a really nice weekend, and I hope you got fun things coming up this week for you. I do hope so indeed. Hey, what's up? So question, which FE character is this? First off, thanks for the host, Dylan. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Mwah. Appreciate it. What is this link? I don't know. This looks like Ace Attorney. That looks like Ace. Yeah, that's definitely Ace Attorney. No questions on Earby? I thought maybe you wrote like early B incorrectly or something. Yeah, what do you mean Earby? What is Earby about? I feel like Earby's got to be a reference to something that I'm now missing. Woo. Oh no worries, Drew. I didn't actually ask you to play this this morning, but you couldn't. Damn. Oh my gosh. Oh yeah, catch these hands. Just her throwing up her fists, boxing me out. That's what she means. Duma, hope the same for yourself. Yeah, today was a pretty decent day, I would say. Can't complain too much. Today was alright. I did some D&D earlier. I played a fair amount of Mario Golf actually. And for those of you who don't know, the new Mario Golf game has a mode. It's like an adventure mode. You play with your Mii, and you progress through different challenges and whatnot. Your Mii gets progressively better in terms of stats. You get new clubs, new courses to play on, and I beat it. I beat it today, so that was fun. Dom and I were in a call, and I was screen sharing the end of it with her, so it was kind of silly. But I finished it up, so I unlocked all of the stages. And my biggest issue with the game so far, honestly, there's no mini golf. There's no like mini golf mode. I remember in the 64 game for Mario Golf, I remember there being a couple mini golf courses. There was one where you did like mini golf holes that were in the shape of the number of the hole. So like, one was just a straight up and down, one, and then there was like a 2 and a 3 and whatnot. And I remember having a lot of fun doing mini golf in that game, but there's none in Super Rush, which makes me sad. But maybe there'll be some DLC to add some other things in there, and maybe that'll be one of them. I don't really know. We'll see. We will see. Thank you again for the raid, of course. I did beat Twilight Princess after you figured out what to do. Oh, very nice. What'd you think of it, Sophia? Are you a bit of a, are you a bit of a Zelda connoisseur, or was this one of the first ones you had played? I don't think I had the chance to ask you that while I was in your stream last night before going to sleep, but Twilight Princess is one of my favorite Zeldas. I played it on the Wii when I grew up, and then I was growing up as a kid. But actually, fun fact, I just bought Twilight Princess HD for the Wii U. I didn't have a Wii U. I didn't have that game, but I bought both specifically because I want to stream Hero Mode sometime soon. So 2 purchases just to play that one game. Kind of a decent amount of money going into it, but yeah, it is what it is, and I'm looking forward to playing that at some point. Okay, so it is early mixed with true. Okay, I see. I was like Earby, but I was like, yeah, I thought you were trying to spell like early B or something, but misspelled it. But you actually were going for that. There you go, Alex. So we beat FE in the first hour, and then FF7. Our goodness, for the good 2 hours. Yes. So that's not actually what I was planning on doing. I'll tell you what I was planning on doing here in just a moment. Short story is, I don't think I'm going to do Final Fantasy until next week, because I'd rather not do like an hour of it or something and then just ditch it for a week and come back to it. I would rather have like a full weekend where I get my first impression of Final Fantasy VII Remake. So I'm kind of thinking we will wait until next week. That's what I'm currently thinking. But there's other things that we can do in the second half of the stream, depending on how long it takes for us to beat this. which I'm thinking is going to be maybe 2 hours. Probably less than that, but we will see. We will see indeed. Yeah, Dylan, that guy does kind of look like a Fire Emblem character just based on the outfit. I totally get what you're saying there. I could see that being a Fire Emblem character. Fen likes attacking me without actually attacking me. It's our friendship. Oh, goodness. Also, hey, what's going on, Billy? How you doing? Welcome in. I almost missed seeing you there. Welcome on in. Hello, hello. How was your day today? I hope you've had a nice one. Nice to see you. Nice to have you here. And hello as well, Joey. Good to see you also. Joey, I gotta say, I was enjoying hanging out in your stream today. So, of course, Jinray is someone who I really enjoy watching on Twitch. But I got to know him prior to both of us streaming, playing League together. And he was doing his own kind of community night thing tonight. So there was some Among Us. There was some words on stream. Is that what it's called? I had never played it before, but it actually looked kind of cool. If you've played it, you'll know what I'm talking about here. But the basic premise of it is it's made by the same people who make Gartic on stream, who make Gartic on phone, or Gartic phone, which is the one that we've now been playing a couple times. The basic idea is you get a series of letters that you have to unscramble, like the game Scrabble, and come up with different words. And then but the people who unscramble these and come up with words is chat. So you could see a couple words scrambled around. And you're like, oh, that word says that could be fire, like fire would fit in there. So you would type that in, send it into chat, and then if the whole chat can get the series of words from whatever, you get to move on to the next level. So it's a really fun concept. I liked it a lot, but I have never streamed it, so maybe I'll have to try that at some point. It did look like a good time, though. It really did look like a good time. It was your first playthrough. The only reason was because you had it for the GameCube. Oh, you don't own a Wii or a Wii U. I see. So that was a first playthrough for you. That's awesome. Very, very nice. Very, very nice. Just boot up Solitaire for the rest of the night. There you go. That's the plan for the rest of it. There you go. Just watch all the Easter eggs of the boys I find cute. We could watch support conversations for a bit. I'm not opposed to that. I'm not opposed to that at all. Is this Terrytown? This is Breath of the Wild music. You're right. Yeah, it changed from Fire Emblem to a Breath of the Wild playlist. There you go. Good evening, Adam. Thanks for passing on the hello. As you know, of course, Adam, we're beating this game tonight. We're on the finale, and I don't want you getting spoiled at all. So appreciate you coming in to say hello. But yes, of course, I don't want you getting spoiled by anything. So do still appreciate you saying hi. I really do appreciate it. You borrowed your friend's Wii? Oh, you're going to play Wind Waker HD? Oh, I hope you like it, Zofia. I played the original Wind Waker. I'm going to be honest with you all. I've said this before on stream. It's no secret. It's no secret, but I'm not a huge Wind Waker fan. I like it fine. I don't hate the game. I like every single Zelda game that I've played. But sailing around on the King of Red Lions without the sail that you get in the Wii U version, the HD version, is so miserable to me. I just got sick and tired of it. I really didn't like it. So I feel like the game has a lot of really lovable things to it. The music is great. I think the art is really cute, but I thought the exploration in it was really tedious, personally. And I know people are really nostalgic for it. I know people love it. That's my personal hot take. Okay, please let me marry Furry now. Yeah, let's hop in and let's do it. We're gonna do that indeed. Your ex's name is Drew? Oh, I'm so sorry. Well, hey, I'm so sorry that if there's any like negative associations with that. If it helps, you're more than welcome to call me Drewby. If that helps, you're welcome to. Whatever makes you feel more comfortable is totally fine by me, Billy. So whatever works for you. I just wanna let you know that. Also, Joe Cute, what's going on? How you doing? You ready for the end of this? We'll see how hard it is. We'll see. I thought I might beat my Golden Year playthrough before Drew, given that I had a 23 chapter head start. That has not happened. Yeah, I see. Well, it's your last chance now to beat me, so there you go. All right, well, I see I've got a couple people who, who are on the same side as me on that. World Windmaker is shit. The end. What a coincidence. My ex's name is also Drew. Oh my fucking god. Tom. Oh my god. Y'all, she's joking, by the way. She's talking about me. I've heard that too, Alex. I've seen some of it, which gets me excited to maybe try it out at some point. You don't like the art style, Fen? Damn. You rather know you better and replace the name in your mind. Perfect! That's fine by me. That's fine by me too. Whatever you'd like to do is fine. I think that's great. So here's what we're going to do, everyone. Here's what we're going to do. We are going to hop into 3 houses. We are on the final month, the final chapter of the Golden Deer playthrough. And I'm going to talk about, of course, story spoilery things, but the first thing I'm going to do is just fly through this month. I don't really want to do too much. I might do 1 exploration, but that's probably going to be it. And then we're going to get into the finale. So that's what we're going to do. So, as much as I appreciate the Breath of the Wild lo-fi mix, we're going to turn that off because that is not Fire Emblem music. What we need is... Did it turn it on? Okay, I think it did. All right. Anyway, and let's swap. Let's swap overlays. Let's get into it. Let's do it. Here we go. All right. Let's do it. Let's get started. Let's get started. Super freaking hot here, but otherwise I'm great. How are you? I've heard it's really hot in a few places, right? I've heard Pacific Northwest here in the US is ridiculously hot right now. So I'm sorry if you're... Well, because I know you're in Canada, Joe Cute. I couldn't remember where... You've told me at some point, but I don't know if it's also where you're at, too. I think that song doesn't fit Fire Emblem. I kind of see where you're getting at there. I can kind of see that. All right, take care, Adam. You have a good one. Take care. Thanks for being here. Thank you so much. Can't believe I haven't asked you, but did you play the FE Warriors game? What did you think? I did not, but actually Sprint bought it for me. So I have Fire Emblem Warriors sitting over there. I haven't played it, but he just bought it for me recently during this playthrough. Super kind of him. Really, really kind. You've never played a Fire Emblem game? Well, Sophia, you'll get to see some of what this game is like here today, but the basic premise of a Fire Emblem game is, you have these unique units, these characters that you have this story where you go through the story and you have these characters who are a part of it, but they're also like chess pieces in a tile turn-based strategy game. So, for example, Byleth, the main character of this game, is a person who has her own set of abilities within this chess game, so to speak. And so you can make your characters in this Fire Emblem do a whole host of different, have them use a wide variety of weapons, do a bunch of different things. So, like for example, right now Domfrey, who is Byleth, she is known as a trickster. So she can use swords, she can use some magic. Well, she's good at using swords, she can use some magic, and she can also like pick locks. So if I need to open up a door but I don't have a key on me, I can have her pick locks. And so it gets a little bit complicated, but there's an inventory that she has. So she's got a couple swords that are here. She's got a potion that heals her health, a shield. And there are a number of different abilities that we can give each of the characters to sort of enhance their performance. So, for example, this one here is called Fiendish Blow. And that one is if I initiate combat, I get extra magic damage basically during that combat. So there's a lot of strategy that goes into it. It's pretty involved, but it's a rather long RPG, so it starts off more basic. And then, of course, it gets more complicated as you go on. And we are quite literally at the end of this game. So it's at its most complex in terms of all the skills, all the different classes, things like that. And so that's why it probably looks a little bit overwhelming. And so all I really want to do for this month before we get into the chapter is I kind of want to talk to the characters, maybe some of the characters, to see what they have to say about this chapter that's coming up, because I've never seen it before. So I have played Fire Emblem Three Houses a few times, but I have never done this particular route. So in Fire Emblem Three Houses, you get to choose one of 3 different kind of playthroughs, so to speak. I don't even think it matters if I plant something, because I'm not gonna really do this again. But anyway, I wanted to collect those to give food to my people. But anyway, all I was going to say is that I have done the other routes. There are 3 main routes. I've done the first 2, and this is the last one that I have not done. So that's what we're doing today. Is we're finishing up this route. Pronounced route funny? Yeah, route, however you say it. Drew, were you still playing when FE Heroes went through that heavy metal phase? I don't know. I remember there being... I'd have to look at pictures of characters or whatever to try to remember when I stopped playing. There was like a new arc where there was like this... I think he had a short name. It was like this really big fire axe dude or something. And there was this icy person who you became friends with. I don't really remember it very well, but I remember quitting somewhere around that time. By the way, what's up, Goku? Road chickens do hang out here sometimes. That's true. And sounds good. Enjoy the Yakuza 7. There's a minigame that's just a knockoff of Mario Kart. That sounds like fun.
This is hardly a palatable ingredient.
That would be a good time. Yeah, that is hot as hell. Wait, 46 Fahrenheit or 116 Fahrenheit? Or 46 Celsius or 116 Fahrenheit? Wow, that's ridiculous. I'm not excited for the next FE game. They're going to regress again, just like after Radiant Dawn. What are you talking about? Shadow Dragon is great. Yeah, actually, I remember Joe Cube specifically likes Shadow Dragon a lot. I do remember that. All right, well, let's get our people a little happier, just so we can raise their motivation. So one of the big differences in Three Houses versus other Fire Emblem games is there's this really, you know, well fleshed out, elaborate system in between the maps that you get to do. So right now, we're having meals with our students. So the main character, who is Byleth, we named her Domfrey. She is having meals with her students to raise their motivation. And the higher their motivation, the better they're able to sort of study and train.
This is delicious.
You know, the better they can study and train on the different skills that they're learning in their school, is essentially the short answer for, you know, for the difference here. So Zofia, so you were playing some Zelda. What other games do you like to play? Are you a fan of... I know, obviously, since you said you hadn't played any Fire Emblem. Are there other RPGs that you enjoy?
Enough food to clean out the store, so I'm super motivated to win.
Oh, sorry, I'm skipping what Raphael has to say.
I'm coming for you,
Storm, what is this?
I'm coming for you, Feast.
Alright, well, I think I've got basically everyone's motivation up that I want. I suppose the only other thing I could do is maybe a couple of faculty training and faculty trainings, and then just talk to my people. Hi, Sylvie.
Just when we think we're in the clear, the legendary Fell King resurrects. Who'd have thought it?
Oh, the heavy metal phase. Gotcha.
Weirder? I don't know if I can.
I can sympathize with you, Sylvain.
I don't know how much of this Nemesis guy is a legend.
It's like a minute long. All right, I'll mute the game and put that on for a little bit. Okay, I definitely did not play during this time. I think I would have remembered this. Hi, Squidgy, how you doing? We should push Sophia. Tan turn into a Metroid fan. She hasn't played one either. I'm recommending Super Metroid as a great first one to start. I think Super Metroid is a great start. I think Zero Mission is a great start. There's a lot of good options for starting places for Metroid, I think. Wow, that this trailer is a lot, isn't it? Oh my god. Let's talk to Felix. Metroid is goofy. I think turning off Metroid is a great start. You started with Prime. If you, yeah, the 3D Metroids, I know a lot of people do enjoy. I'm biased because I'm a 2D Metroid kind of person, but Prime I know is nostalgic for a lot of folks too.
We will be victorious,
because Prime was on the GameCube, and
splendid. Let's
yeah, people do like it. Super Metroid is more accessible. That's a good point. It is easier to play that unless you have, you know, other means of getting it. Also, what's up, Lucien? How you doing? Hello, Lucien. You're about to see the end of this game, and I'm waiting for you to be like, finally. I don't think I don't hate 3D Metroid.
Shambhala is destroyed.
I thought Metroid
Not
Prime
vanquished
was pretty
entirely,
good.
I
I liked
wonder.
that game. Metroid
Just
Prime
as
2
Kanye
I
took
had
Monica's
issues with,
form. Perhaps there are some others living above ground.
but I still enjoyed it. Quite possibly,
Once
Ingrid.
this battle is over,
Gotta get
I
it for your
still have much to
GameCube.
see to. But right
Exactly.
now, as long as Nemesis
Exactly.
stands, both my future and the future of Fodlan hang in the balance.
Okay, let's keep going. Were y'all talking about Radiant Dawn, Fen and Joey? Is that what you were just talking about now? Hi, Claude.
Hey, T. What a magnificent tale. It's enough to make your head spin. Rhea's real identity
Oh, what does
is
Storm?
Saint Seros, and the one who attacked us was Nemesis, the king of liberation. On top of that, you've got the heart of the goddess in you.
A lot of big story
My
spoilers
flabber
here.
is completely gassed right now.
Wait,
Now
really,
isn't the time for
Squidgy?
standing
That's
around
why you
in
don't have Can't
disbelief.
Drive Bold in Canada?
Nemesis has made it this
Wow.
far for a reason. If we aren't victorious, that's
Talking about
it
the
for
transition from
Fodlan's
Radiant
new
Dawn back to
dawn.
portable games
The
and
world
how
will
they
be
take out
forever
interesting
shrouded
systems.
in darkness. This is the
Blackberry and
final
Cranberry
battle.
Can't Dry?
Finally.
Oh, I
My
want to
friend,
try that. That sounds
please give it
great.
your all
I would
out there.
love that. Trailers that kill off a character it's an interesting concept. My biggest issue with it is that it's I don't know. I mean, I don't know. I feel like I'm trying to collect my thoughts here.
Rhea is sleeping. I beg.
Okay, Rhea's not feeling well. Got it. Whatever.
Before the monastery
What do
was
I want to say
completed,
about
there was
that?
a
I have some
massive
mixed feelings
battle
because
on
it could be
the
kind of
Telltale
cool
Plains.
and get your
In that
attention to
battle,
whatever
the
the
warrior
game is.
Seros defeated the fell king Nemesis.
But on the
But he
other
claimed
hand,
that those men
it feels
now
like, oh
pray
great, I have this trailer for something,
you have our
and the
full
character just sort of died out of nowhere. It felt like it wasn't part of the game that I was playing. It's like, oh great, this character's just now kind of dead. And then you hop into the game or whatever. Head empty, no thoughts true. Yeah, exactly. That's me right now. I'm just trying to talk to people who are going to train up a couple of Byleth skills. It's not really necessary. You know what? I don't need to do any of this shit. I don't need to do any of it. So I'm gonna just do this. Because I don't really need to do any of this other stuff. I'll do a couple of these, but I don't think it's really necessary. Why were there 4 FE games after Radiant Dawn that didn't have Shove? Did they have, like, well, are you, after Radiant Dawn, are you talking, was there not Shove in Awakening or in Shadow Dragon? Ooh, if I can get A rank authority, that'd be kind of cool. Really? When did they bring it back? She's not gonna get S+ bow. Also, what's up, Sprint? Blackberry Canada Dry is pretty tasty. I think I would like it. About FE Warriors, I suspect you'll go bananas for it. It's a colossal leveler to FE fans, and since you're one of those who's played most, all of them, you'll love it. I have played most of them, but not all of them. I have not played FE 2 through FE 5. 2 and 3, I'm not in any rush to play because 2, there's a really good remake of it. 3, there's a remake of it as well. 4 and 5, I really want to play. I've played 6 through 8. I've not played 9 or 10. Those are the Ike games. I'm excited to try those. 11 is the Shadow Dragon remake. I've now played the original, but I haven't played the remake yet. That'd be fun to do. Was 12 Awakening? Is that right? I'm gonna get the order mixed up. But there's Awakening, there's Fates, there's the Shadow Dragon, or there's the Mystery of the Emblem remake. So 12 was the remake of 3, right? So okay. So 11 was remake of 1. Or was 11 Awakening? I'm getting this mixed up. I think 11 was remake of 1, 12 was remake of 3, 13 was Awakening, 14 Fates, 15 Shadows of Valencia, 16 Three Houses. Got it. All right. Sorry, I just had a struggle trying to remember those. It's a good suspense builder, but it kind of has to be a one and done thing or it gets cliched. Yeah, I hear you. It definitely is attention grabbing. You're like, holy shit. Oh my god. Locked behind mastering and equipping shields and echoes.
Of course.
You haven't gotten through Stormblood and you weren't watching trailers? Oh no! You should watch the trailers. They're great. Hot take, while I love saving time with the time dial thingy, FE games with the ability to reverse time lose some magic. Well, it definitely takes away some of the danger of, you know, fucking up.
Wow.
And there's some ability to kind of manipulate and abuse that a little bit. But I don't know. There are some situations where it turns a really painful situation into a little more manageable, but I hear what you're saying. Also, I totally didn't read that. I'm so sorry for you, but I'm glad I took the right option. Manuela's birthday. Here's some flowers.
Thank you.
You're welcome. Yeah, so you can see I'm just kind of rushing through this. I'm not gonna do any battles. I don't even think I'll do any seminars. I'll probably just rest. I guess I could do seminars. They're low effort.
Let's have some.
Happy to. Hi, Professor.
You won't be able to unsee this. Check the feet of the young women characters in this game. Wait, not like that.
I'm finally.
Most of them pose with their
grasping
toes
this.
pointing inward because someone in Japan thinks pigeon-toed anime girls equal cute. Zero male characters do this. I was not looking at their feet, but now I'm sort of curious about that. So yeah, so you can see where it's gonna fly through this. I would literally never play that game again if there was no rewind. Yeah, I think there's definitely something to be said for. I want to see what S rank gets her for this. I think the ability to rewind is a great option. If it's something where it's like, well, it takes something away from the game. What if it was an option you could enable? Like, what if maddening said no rewinds? You know, what if that was like a part of a separate mode of the game? Then that way it's still accessible in terms of, all right, I want to play this game, I want to play the story, but I don't want to deal with, you know, like, oh shit, I fucked up. Like, I mean, playing on Classic with rewinds still requires you to not make stupid decisions, because if you make a stupid decision, actually, yeah, no, that would suck with maddening. I guess all I'm trying to say is that if there was a mode of the game where you said no divine pulse.
Couldn't have done it alone.
Oh, Yuri's feet did it?
Who am I?
Well, let's see. Let's grab Constance. Her feet are going out. Constance's are going out. Yeah, the ambush spawns in maddening is bullshit. I guess all I'm saying is that if you could do like casual, classic, or like the fuck you mode where you don't get to use the divine pulse, I mean, you know, then that could be a different thing for someone who really wants it. Otherwise, you just play it and just don't use the divine pulse. I guess that's the other option. No, what? no to what? Oh, Yuri's shows.
Now is.
Oh, shoes pointing straight up. Oh, it was a joke. I see. Got it. Check it out. You see some of that trope in FF7R. Aerith, for instance, stands with feet pointing inwards. Tifa the badass doesn't, though. Is it a matter of their gender, or is it more a matter of their personality? Because with like Aerith, if she's a little more, I guess maybe it's context dependent, because she'll definitely, you know, be herself and be out there in some context. But if she's more like inward or shy in some instances, I could see them changing her posture there. If they just rewind to a hard game like Dark Souls for like 10 hits, it would take significant amount of accomplishment. I have the perspective when it comes to this topic. And the topic we're specifically discussing is, you know, what's the right way to set up the difficulty of a video game? A rank. I could change his battalion, but Ashes to Dust or whatever is really good. By the way, what's up, Saif? Good to see you. And hello, Larry. Hey, how you both doing? Great to see you both, as always. Larry, how did it feel to have your first stream? It was your first, right? Since you've moved, I think so. It's the first one I caught, at least.
Thanks.
The topic of difficulty in video games. You enjoy the ability to use it as it saves me lots of time. I just think it takes some of the magic away. I guess honestly, for those who want to make it harder, they could
Got
then.
that sorted in no time.
Oh yeah, Yuri's shoes. Okay, I see them now. I see them now. They're fucking zooming up like that. Really fucking hot waiting for the AC. I think you mentioned that. Yeah.
I must always improve.
Gotcha,
Making
Alex.
strides.
I'll do my best with that.
I'm looking
Ooh,
sharp.
he's got white magic range +1. Gonna want to equip that on him. Got the Waluigi shoes. Sorry, I know I'm really scatterbrained because there's a lot of different topics that are going in my head right now that I'm trying to comment on. I'm sorry. I don't think he needs Vantage. He's not really using it. Give him Sword Crit. Yeah, options toggle on to off, different difficulty options, that's all. Yes, I agree. Yeah, that's the long story short of what I wanted to say. Is that's how I feel. Make it toggleable. And if you really want, you could have some kind of an indicator on your save file saying you did it. Because if it's like if it is like an ego thing at the end of the day, like, oh hey, I want to be able to say that I beat this shit in the really hard ability, like in the really hard way or whatever, then yeah, I think that's fine. But to yeah, just ensure that there's a mode for everybody to be able to play it, I think is a nice thing to go for. You're gonna start a sexy bed stream soon? Oh my goodness. Alright, happy lyric, Larry. Wait, are you streaming right now? I think Rewind is great for 3 hours specifically because with the way they give you units in this game, losing you is more of a blow to your army than ever. True. Losing units really fucking sucks in this game. Robson's always in Dark Souls. Who cares? Someone gets to enjoy it easy mode, not me. I feel the same way, actually. I feel the same way. Remember that one time Pokemon gave us difficulty options? Oh, which Pokemon was that, Storm? God, I don't even remember which Pokemon that was now. It was Gen 5? Really? Oh, I never played Black 2 or White 2. That's why I never saw it. I played Black and White. I didn't play Black 2, White 2, actually. Appreciate the difficulty options are given and the easier difficulties are summed up as wanting to experience the storyline at your own pace.
I'm getting that.
Yeah, it's like if, you know, people have different reasons for why they might want to play something. Do they want to play Awakening because they want to see the story, or do they want to play Awakening because they want to see if they can beat Lunatic Plus, which is absolute bullshit, you know?
Of course
I do think level locking behind completion of a game is silly at Zelda games. Which Zelda games do you have in mind when you're saying that? Oh, I see. You so yeah, you have to beat Lunatic Plus or Lunatic to play Lunatic Plus. Master mode is really annoying. Master mode is tough.
What?
I've seen 2 games of difficulty locked behind beating it. I've hated it once. And the other time was fine, but why can't it be at the start? I want to play Master Mode. Oh, you mean like, yeah, you have to beat the game to unlock? Yeah, to unlock the hard mode is what you're talking about, essentially. Yeah, all of them with Master Mode. Mass Effect was way worse for locking difficulty options, though. You had to beat the game to unlock the second hardest difficulty, then you have to beat that to unlock the hardest difficulty. Yeah, it's fairly annoying. Yeah, Scythe is pretty good at those games. I bet he could do it, too. Oh, yeah, actually, on this topic as well, I remember there was a Donkey video I watched, like, years ago, long time ago. Awaiting is on the DS. And he was talking about Halo. Yeah, difficulty in games. He was talking about Halo and a bunch of other games. There's like the the easy mode, the normal one.
Hi, Professor.
I think it's
That
called
went
like
really well.
Hero, or I think it's called Proud or something. Proud mode. No, that's Kingdom Hearts. I don't remember what the fuck it's called. And the game itself says like this is the way Halo is meant to be played or something like that. Or this is like the standard difficulty. So the game is telling you like, hey, this is what sort of the
Let's
intended
put it to the
difficulty
test.
is. And then they have legendary
still
mode on
need to
top of
improve.
that, which is supposed to be, bullshit impossible. And so I remember in his video, one of the points he made is he tried playing the really, really hard difficulty first. And when he did that, wait, do I need to do an exploration to do the wedding ring thing? Celeste does an amazing job with it. Hands down, agree with that. A lot of options to make it more accessible. That it's not just like, oh, hey, buff. Well, I mean, there's not really enemies in Celeste, but if in a game where it's like, oh yeah, the hard mode is just you have less health and they do more damage or something like that, or they have more health. Celeste is nice because there are just specific things that can make it easier. And if you mean in terms of like difficulty curve, I did get the ring from Gerald's room a while ago. Yeah, so I'm good on that front. I'm pretty sure I'll get something that says when I can use it. I don't know if I have to go to the gravestone again. I didn't think so. I thought it was done with that part. Anyway, I'm sorry because I'm losing my track of my train of thought here. But anyway, he plays it through on the really, really hard difficulty, and he was restricted to using only a couple of the OP best weapons in order to beat it, and it was incredibly difficult and frustrating. But then he goes back and plays, whatever it's called, the regular mode afterwards. And then it's like ridiculously easy and he can kind of fuck around. So then for him it's like, well, the question was what was more enjoyable? The challenge of trying to beat this, really difficult experience, or something that felt like for him, he wanted something that was a little bit more challenging, but he could just kind of fuck around and do whatever. So there's, it depends on what you're looking for in a game. If you're looking for a game, and like the goal isn't for it to be a hard game by any means, then who cares how difficult it is? If you enjoy the story or enjoy the characters or whatever. But in the case of that shooter, it seemed like he didn't like either difficulty in the end. Maybe he liked Proud a little bit more though.
Can't wait.
Or Heroic, that's what it's called. Just training my people up. Yeah, it should just pop up as you progress. I thought so. That's what I thought too. Yeah, exactly. It's like more, you do less damage and, they do more or something like that. There's a lot of what that ends up becoming. But I've never actually played a Halo story mode. I've played a little bit of, I think it was Reach maybe.
I know.
It might have been Reach. I don't remember. It was on the pack on Steam. Breath of the Wild got away with paywalling Master Mode behind their DLC. Had EA done it, they would have been crucified for it. Oh yeah, I think I missed something else about Breath of the Wild you were talking about. Oh, I forgot that you had to wait. You had to pay for Master Mode in the DLC. I just kind of, yeah, he got a bad at A+ rank. Yeah, he did.
Hi, Professor. That went.
Kind of unfortunate.
I'm really getting the hang of it.
I'm glad I suppose. it's
Anyway, I
working.
actually didn't realize that was DLC locked because I just had the DLC from the beginning. This is the only stream I know where someone trains to Felix their Balthus. Well, you're here. Alright, should I just explore just to make sure? I guess I could just save. Because it doesn't really matter. I guess I can seminar, because who cares about motivation now? Sure, I don't care. Get a couple people up with their magic, I suppose.
Could be useful.
I'm really getting
I
it.
guess I gave Sylvain heal.
Well worth the.
I still
Could be
have
nice,
time.
actually. Alright, so here we go. Yes, here. This is the moment. With a decisive battle ahead, Domfrey visited the cemetery. It's the scene I was waiting for.
Sorry. It looks like I'm going to have to leave you now.
One day, I hope you'll give this ring to someone you love as well as I love her.
Someone I love. Now we've got a lot of options, but the one we are going for, that we have decided, that actually specifically Dom has decided, is none other than the one, the only. Screw Dom over and choose Mr. Teacher Man. I don't even have Mr. Teacher Man as an option. Ferdinand von Aegir! Also, something weird just happened. I just have ringing in my ear. No one? You can say no one? I kind of forgot you could do that. I want to share my life with Ferdinand. Super Mario Brothers 2. Followed Tifa's voice actor on Twitter in an early stage. She tweeted a photo of her boyfriend on his knees, proposed to her. Aww! It's called tinnitus, sir. It happens as you get older. The question mark option, I've never done it, but I've seen what it looks like. I've seen the conversation there. All right. Well, we're basically done here. I guess I could change this from the Ashes to Dust to a different one. That's A rank. And then just give that Ashes to Dust to someone else. I don't know. I'm not that worried about it. We'll be fine. Let's do it! Here we go. Alright, mission for the freedom of Fodlan. Shambhala has fallen, but a mysterious army has emerged from its ruins, bearing the crest of flames on its banner. Leading this force is Nemesis, the King of Liberation, presumed dead for 1,000 years. Let's do it. Let's do it. Final map of the game. Unless there's some, final map, which Fire Emblem will do sometimes. I don't think this one will, though.
A military force bearing the crest of flames on its banner marches west to Garrigmach from Shambhala, attacking nearby cities along the way. Rhea informs the Alliance that the enemy's general is none other than the ancient Fell King Nemesis. And so, the Alliance army prepares for their final battle, hoping to put an end to Fodlan's blood.
For you, say Kingdom Hearts 2, Paper Mario, Monster Hunter, Hazy all feel great, regardless of them being hard, not because of the way they're designed. And in terms of different difficulties as well, depending on how hard or easy it is because of their design. I think Celeste is a good one too, because Celeste is a real fucking challenging game. But you can turn on, settings where it's like, oh yeah, I think you get, you can float or something, or you get more dashes, or...
What's the plan, my friend?
I don't remember what it is, but there are some settings to make it a little bit more accessible. The plan is to defeat Nemesis, Claude. Aw, shit, Goku, let's do
I
it.
thought you'd say that. Then of course, I'll be joining you. What about the rest of you? Our enemy is a monster of legend. As always, there's not a shred of proof that we can
Plan
win.
is one. Good luck, Bean.
A foolish
Thank you.
inquiry,
Maybe it'll be a
Claude.
good one.
I must finish what my father started.
Started? Your father ran away before the battle even began.
Well, all the
Dead
more
fish,
reason
strawberry,
why
banana
I, as
smoothie.
his
Both?
heir,
Oh,
cannot
fuck.
flee now.
I'm in. I need to get back at him for hurting my brother.
Okay, at least Hulse is
I'm
alive.
not going to let him get away with it.
Wow, Hilda's serious about this.
I, too, will fight until the end. I wish to protect Fodlan's future. I feel the same as Lysithea.
Habanero.
It would hardly be fitting for Captain Gerald's
We could have
apprentice
dead
to
fish
bow out now.
habanero or
I'll show him
strawberry
everything he taught
banana habanero smoothie. Or not, yeah,
I will give
habanero.
it my all as well. For the professor, for Claude, and for all of you who helped make me as strong as I am now.
I'm in too. When we're done, I'm gonna eat tons of steak to celebrate.
This truly is the final battle. At this point, you shouldn't have to ask us, Claude. You know we're with you.
It's dead
I
fish.
do know that, Ignatz. But I had to ask, just to make sure.
Look at how reliable you kids have become. You've trained them well, Professor. This Nemesis guy should be arriving soon. Is everyone ready?
It's finally time.
Let's win this together.
That's right. I'm confident we have what it takes to win. Let's defeat this dusty old king of liberation and put an end to this history of lies. Once we've done that, there'll be nothing holding us back. A new
That's pretty
and
bad.
brighter age will begin.
Jammies, by the way.
Let's go, my friend. Fodlan's new dawn awaits.
Let's do it. Here we go. I haven't played Hades yet, Scythe. I was just talking to Dom about that game. Because Tetrium was streaming it, our friend Tetrium. And it looks fun. I feel like I would enjoy it. I just haven't played a game like that before. So I don't know. Maybe I wouldn't like it, but I think I will. Very fun roguelike. Yeah, I haven't played any roguelikes. Relatively easy to get into. No, the best part of Hades? What's that? I've heard you. I heard you say you not knowing how much game was left, but have you beat this game once or twice already? Yes, I have. But I've never beaten it with the Golden Deer, and their story is different. All right. You know what? Just for Shark, I gotta bring Constance along on this map. I'll bring the boy. No, I'm leaving the boy behind. I'm bringing Constance. Here's the map. Oh, I've never seen this map before. Swamp? Oh my god. Connie's about to be a Ghani for that joke, Shark. I've played through, yeah, the other routes, but not this one. Oh my god. Dark Creator Sword? Yeah, it is route exclusive, it seems. King of Liberation. Under the pretense of liberating Fodlan from a reign of deception, this king rallied his people to arms in the War of Heroes. Hold on, I'll hide my camera a sec. 45 strength. 43 dex. 3 speed is pretty damn good, too. Oh my god! What the fuck is that? Negates 1 attack per turn and strengthens stats while the 10 elites are present. Oh. So I take out the 10 elites? Unit recovers HP on Swamp Train. Yeah, 107 health. You're such a hardcore FE fanboy. I'd be amazed if you don't fall irreparably in love with FE Warriors. Seems like a game bespoke for Drew. I'm not the biggest hack and slash fan, but I might love it just because of the characters I like seeing. Oh, this is dumb. You have Disencounter. Why do you also need Keen Intuition? Fucking asshole. Alright. Okay. Well, this dude sucks. That one's gonna suck. Alright, we got some chests on this map. Holy fuck, this map is huge. Oh my god. What is over here? Oh, Stronghold. Yay, chests on the final map. Alright, well, we've got everyone here. Oh. Oh, these are the 10 elites. Got it. Alright, well, let's see. Who else flying right now? Felix, Hilda, and Marianne should probably kind of take the middle of this section. Oh, we do have a bow. We've got our tank. We'll set Connie this way. I don't know how I'm going to split this up, but we're going to just go for it and try it out. And if we lose, we lose. Let's do it. I'll probably murder Truby. Probably will.
Nemesis is here, and with more soldiers than expected.
A swamp, huh?
Oh god, you know what I didn't do?
There's something about it.
I didn't use any of my
It
stat
looks odd
boosters.
somehow.
Can't breathe. You should not have done that. Be careful. The water is poisonous to the living.
Looks like we better not get near that swamp. Try to
I
avoid
see,
it during
Alex.
the fight.
Nemesis here, me playing RE3. Hello, Mr. Chicken! Woohoo! How are you, Chris?
Sunshine.
The music. Oh, Joe Cube knew it.
joke of
Kind of a
alliance
bop.
rights on.
No, Richard!
I
R.I.P.
have grown marginally stronger.
Minogue becomes my nemesis the moment he opened the same card I did, that bastard. What a cool card you two
What's
both
my
got,
strategy?
though. You could crit and kill. Might as well use Sublime Creator Sword, I suppose. Aw.
Watch and learn.
A red bar death?
Believe it.
This is one of those why wasn't this put in Smash songs? This song is great.
I'm stronger than before.
Huh? I think they've got some sort of magical link with Nemesis.
Could the magic be protecting him?
It's your hit, but it still showed you losing 18 health, right?
Sure, but we better take out his 10 commanders before taking him on. 9 more commanders remaining. We just
Did you
killed
catch that
number
unit's
10.
name? Goneril? Was that Goneril or was this Goneril? It's the name of the person who the crest came from. Blade? Oh right, a Redelbar. That's Dimitri's weapon. So that person. Now, are these elites the actual? They're not the people who the crest came from. They're basically the. So the weapon is like the dark version of the bones of the children of the goddess used for it, of the elite. So Goneril, so there's the crest of Goneril, and Freikugel is the axe. Modeled after Freikugel. 42-0. God, they can't do shit to her. Alright, let's keep figuring out what we're gonna do.
More fighting.
Maybe I could bolt axe this.
I'll cut through.
Yeah, those who pass down the crest. Yeah. Hell yeah, Alex. Get us another one. Yeah, the ancestors of the noble houses zombified or whatever, yeah.
Any merit I have pales beside yours.
Have some more self-confidence.
What's the plan?
Let's make this quick.
Excuse me. Just trying to think of how I want to do this.
Shall we?
At the ready. Hold the grudge
Bless you,
if
thank
must.
you.
Sorry. I must.
Dom likes
I'm
this
that much
game
closer.
a lot. Dom really enjoys this game. She doesn't hate other Fire Emblem by any means, but I would not call her a fangirl of Fire Emblem.
Ready for anything.
You can take that. She hates the other Fire Emblems? I don't know about hate. Actually, I'm gonna dance and get him forward.
Thank you.
That could be a dumb idea. That might be a dumb idea, actually.
I'll do my best.
She can't kill that. Nor that unless she crits. It does sound like the Cadence of Hyrule Merchant. That's true. That's hilarious. That actually really does remind me of them.
I'm in.
He might die to those units if I get her too close. I'm gonna do that. Oh, you missed an 84. Hey, Joe, keep playing Smash Ultimate. Oh, is it because you're checking this thing? She can retaliate and kill if I get a hit in first. Trying to think of what I want to do here. Actually, I guess I could move him back after he attacks. So I'm just debating how I want to do this. Oh my god, are they going to punch Lysithea? I'm such a fucking idiot.
Exploit their weak spots.
Trying to figure out if this is going to be a big mistake or not. Oh my god, I can't go that way? Oh no, I fucked up. He's fucked. He could live. It's true, I do have the good old rewind. And he moves 2 spaces back after that. It's not enough. I think I made a mistake here.
Saros, I will kill you. Do not get in my way.
So that's Nemesis. You're a crusty old bastard. You know that?
Crusty.
All those who stand in my way will be destroyed.
Watch out, Claude. They're coming for us.
Oh, thank you. Getting crit, that's okay. Oh, he dodged it. All right, Yuri. Is Nemesis still a threat every FE game where he wasn't killed here again? Nice. Oh, she dodged it. Oh! I thought she would do enough damage with her bow to kill. She's still okay though. Ooh. Hey, what's up, Bonanzaxi? Having fun with Nemesis? Oh, you know it. Just starting this map. Just finished turn 1. I kind of made some blunders, but we're okay.
Piece of cake.
Nemesis isn't. Get him, Ferdy.
I will not hold back.
Crit for 159 damage.
This is the cost of war.
I'm gonna help him out over there, aren't we? Hey, we made it past turn 1.
I will not let down my guard.
All right, now what are we gonna do? I hate this fucking swamp, by the way. Very annoying.
All
Since there's more like ain't Saros. Exactly. No crit. Can't crit against that. Alright, Felix. 2% crit.
Alright, next.
What is in the box? I don't know.
Stronger.
Hey, does anyone know what's in those chests? Game, don't look on the swamp. True. Oh, look, a swamp tile. And I'm just like, let's go. She could crit.
If the goddess wills it. Only I shall know how you died here.
I could learn from that.
Aw. Nice crit? Yeah, it's a nice crit. Let me think. The excited that Zombies Blade saw an opportunity to end Dimitri. He was ready to go.
Pull out all the stops.
Wait for just in time to watch him die. He'll be all right. He'll be all right.
All is for victory.
If I live, I fight. A predictable success.
Do you own an official Switch Pro controller or just the 8-bit Do? I have a Pro controller, but I don't like it as much as the 8-bit Do, to be completely honest. Bladed? Blade? How do you even pronounce that word? I'd like to heal Ferdy if I can, but I don't have Physic on anybody. Blathid? Blathid, that's the correct... Okay.
Proceed carefully.
$64? That's not really a great odd.
This is for the best, right?
God fucking Lysithia missed an 84. It's annoying. I'm trying to think if I want to do this. I'm just debating how I want to do this, you know? Let's do this first. Maybe she'll crit. Try playing Dr. Mario the Pro's D-pad, it'll be a nightmare. You want to drop a pill straight down, the D-pad will move it to the sides and it wants unacceptable. Fall to hit level 40.
Will this ever end?
Okay. Trying to think if how difficult this map's gonna be. The swamp is annoying, but Gloucester. Look at that. Oh, I think she'll kill here. Whew, that was kind of scary, actually.
Imagine being defeated by me.
Obvious. Too easy. So close.
My strategy is a little questionable for some of these parts, but it's fine.
We're all desperate, aren't we? Not so fast.
31% chance to hit? Ferdy, why is your chance to hit so low? Oh, they went to that bush. Fucking hell. Back to lurking. Enjoy your memes and power friendship. Thanks, Mr. Shark. I shouldn't have broken the shield there. What's up, Jet? We're on the final map of the game. I think she's... Oh, that's right. She has rescue. Oh, should be fine. That'll obviously fuck him up if he gets hit by it. Ooh, doesn't quite kill. Smash could crit, but I'll just use a regular axe hit here.
Ready for anything.
Let's figure out this situation next. Yeah, so I kind of fucked up in gambiting, but then I don't really need to break all the walls though, because I just need to kill it, because I'm not going to use the items for anything anyway. How would this go? Not that badly. Maybe I'll crit. No crit, but that's fine. Okay.
Let's make this quick.
Easy.
You will regret it. I will not die yet.
I'll follow your example.
See, if I blow open a hole on one of these walls, then I should be able to just bust him down and kill him. I've never played an FE, so I figured maybe I should watch Final Battle just in case. I'm off to catch on The Office, night seeing you. Alright, enjoy! Have a good one! Hope you have fun watching The Office. Okay. I'll hit it again. Whole goal is just to break it. So I could even just do a Nosferatu, because who cares? And now I'll have Ferdy bust this thing down. I'm ashamed to admit how stoked I am to see you play FF7R. Oh, no reason to be ashamed. I'm excited too. I'm really excited for it.
Thank you.
Box this dude out again with Ferdy.
Got it.
Easy peasy. 80% chance to crit. 80.
Greatness awaits me.
44 strength, Ferdinand kind of killing it.
Just stay alive, okay?
I honestly think he'll be fine against all of that. I don't have retribution to give him, sadly. I think he's pretty close to invincible right now. I think Claude will be fine against anything. Why did I make Wrathy my DNC? That hurts I back into the blanket. Drew said wrongly. Let's see. What's this gonna do? Maybe 6 damage, probably not. Maybe 27 damage, probably not. Maybe 19 damage, definitely not. Go punch Nemesis. Yeah, maybe punching Nemesis would be a mistake. Alright, see you later. I recommend to play on normal difficulty, normal class, and the characters move by themselves in battle. Oh, and FF7R? Yeah, well, we'll figure that all out next weekend. For sure. That'll miss.
Too easy.
Easy.
Winning is what matters.
Easy peasy, great night, Dorothea killing it. Look at her shield.
Maybe it's better this way.
Magic and dexterity, not what you need, but that's okay. I really wish I had physic though. That'd be really helpful. Oh, she got hit. I think I took healing focus off for some reason.
Predictable. No hesitation.
Easy peasy.
This could turn the tides.
Okay. All right. Next up. Let's see. How do I want to do this? Heck, Ragnarok won't kill that. It just makes me very sad. Trying to think how I want to do this.
As you wish.
That'll kill.
Fortune is kind.
Yay!
They were sure to perish.
One step closer to victory.
Look at that. Beautiful. Beautiful. Just the right amount of damage. Dark Lance of Ruin. That's, yeah, the Gautier one. Their Cavalier. This last map is really cool in terms of bringing all these characters, these, I guess, zombified characters in. Pretty cool. What do you have? Oh, fucking bolting. Goddamn asshole. Dark Crusher? Dominic? Wait, what is Dark Crusher? What the hell is Crusher? Whose weapon is that? But I feel like I've never oh, that's a net? Oh, no wonder I've never seen it. Trying to think of how I want to do this. Who is most important to kill? Oops. I guess I got plenty of uses of the sword. Might as well use it. Ignoring my queen in that. Just, you know. I just never really...
There's still...
Just never really grew on me. I was thinking about the ballista, but I was worried that dude was gonna kill him. I might leave this one alive. And pop this with him. One just is the Air of Indra and is a magic lance. The other two are stat items. Oh, okay. I don't think I care enough, to be honest. Actually, you know what I can do? I can dance him.
Back to the fray.
Oh, you got a tomahawk. Oh, easy peasy. What's up, Frisk? You're a Blue Lions fan? I do like the Blue Lions a lot. I like all the houses, honestly. I've liked every route.
Lucky break.
When we finish this game tonight, I don't know what we're gonna do.
Like that.
But one idea I had was was to, you know, chat a little bit about some of the lore in this game. talk a little bit about the different playthroughs, whatever. I like the golden rubies. Thanks, Mr. Chicken. It's kind of a waste to use it on them, to be honest. It's not really worth it. I don't really want to bait them with anybody. How would this fight go? I mean, that's pretty easy. This is the one I'm scared of. But I guess it's only 23 by 40. Honestly, she'll kind of fuck them all up. Marianne is so good against mages. I guess I could do that just to make it a little bit easier. Yeah, see, 23 by 4 is scary, but they would need to hit 3 of them, and the odds are pretty low of that happening. Ooh, especially if I get enough damage on right now. Maybe Scythe of Sariel can one-shot that? I don't know.
I will keep making progress.
It doesn't matter if she gets hit by both. Oh, you're gonna chase after him? Why?
That helps.
I blast you from here? Bolting would kill. I guess I could do that. I love Raphael. He's such a sweetheart, too. I like him as a unit, but I really like his character. Raphael doesn't give a fuck about your Abraxas. Easy peasy. We're doing okay. Although she needs to heal. Twig! Hey, how's it going? Thanks for the host. Thank you so much. Oh, none of them have healing items? Oh, great. Well, this restores HP. I could leave her on the stronghold for a turn, I suppose. That might not be a bad idea. Twig, thanks so much. How you doing? Mwah. Welcome, welcome on in. Your best friend's named Raphael. That's kind of fun. Does your weapon do anything interesting? It's a hammer. Is it effective against armored units? Doesn't look like it is. Of course, right in the range of bolting. God, this is so dumb! Look at how they did this. They're like, oh, hey, you want to get in range for this thing? Yeah? We got to get in range for bolting, too. Hammers are normally armor killers. Oh. No, that's not what I need. Say the shield that I need for it. I think that could fuck her up in one hit. That's what I'm scared of. Insomnia and Dark Souls trying to relax. I hope you're able to get some relaxation in, Twig. I could have Dom probably tank that too. I'm gonna do this actually. Ooh, you have Pavise? What the hell? Vives this. Yeah, you guarded my 68. Yeah, you guarded my damage down. It still died. Ooh, what do you want to spear on Dark Souls?
Hey, look at you.
Easy.
This is for the best, right?
Now we can't call any more demonic beasts. And the
We already
remaining
killed all the
forces
demonic
of
beasts.
Shambhala have been defeated too.
What should you do? 0? Yeah, they're trash against her. Ooh. Ha! Look at that! That's funny. I don't know what to do about this whole situation over here, though. Maybe I have Claude bait it. Suicide by Bolt and he's at me. Your best time was spawn to an Orlando bonfire with Sif kill 2 in 46 minutes. That's fast. Now he's not going to be able to retaliate against the bolting, but I think he's going to be fine. I'm not really worried about him. I think he'll be okay. Can't even bait one of those in. Oh, they're gonna stay right next to his side, aren't they? I'm just hanging out in this swamp. Oh yeah, see, Claude is fine. He's gonna crit and kill.
Now.
So much for the Dark Crusher.
I'm that much closer to my goal.
He's busted. Claude is so good. Does Drew not have any healers deployed? I have a Holy Knight. I have Yuri the Holy Knight, and I've got a couple other random units that heal. My oopsies was that I didn't put any healers on the left side of the map there, except for the one who needs to be healed. You have a Silent Knight in addition to that Holy Knight? Well, that Holy Knight can cast Silence, so actually, yes. He's a Holy Knight and a Silent Knight. This is Marianne's moment to shine. Against these mages, Marianne
Goddess, forgive
destroys them. This is a great map for her to be on. Oh, you. Let's go here. Inexhaustible won't kill. Oops. Neither will Brave Bow. Well, we'll see if I find crit. Yeah, definitely want to have heals on both sides. Drew missing Parthia? Parthia's broken. I don't know if you saw, but I broke Parthia. Felix is a Smile Knight 5 Knight. A Wyvern Knight. A Fiver Knight? I want to go kill that, but I don't know how I'm going to do that. Claude on a lone mission? Ooh, I know what I'm going to do. Oh, you did see it? Okay. This is gonna be good.
Sweet of you.
I should probably just dismount them in this swamp, shouldn't I?
Sunshine.
I don't really need to rescue anybody. Might as well. I know how Claude is using a shield on those claws at the same time. Does he have it equipped? Yeah, I don't know how he's managing to do that. Wizardry. Hey, what's up, Andy? How you doing? Always a pleasure. Always a pleasure. How was your day today? So confused as to what's going on in this game. So we are on the very last map of the entire game. We're on the final map. And we have these different characters who are all sort of like chess pieces, so to speak. That's the analogy that I've been using. So it's anime chess in some respects. This one's refusing to move until I get really close to it. That's fine. We can just chill here for now. Yeah, we can just chill and get closer as we need to. Wait, are you able to stand on your spot and fail not from there? Oh, that's so fucking dumb. Look at that range. This is the funny part. Watch this.
Piece of cake.
Oh. Oh my god. Giving units distant counter with a gambit is so stupid.
Look! The swamp cleared!
Yo, we got rid of the swamp. Oh, that's kind of hype.
Too easy.
No crit. Claude doing his best crab impression. Yeah, he's got distant counter, which is nuts. Look at that. There's distant counter. Yeah, where is the shield? Oh, it's on his back. Do you see the shield?
Sorry, but I'm
The shield is clipping through his back. Y'all notice that? There it is. There it is. That's a way to use a shield, I guess. Mess with the Claudia, you get bodied. True. Absolutely. Alright, well, we don't have to kill all the other units on the map. They might chase me, but I'm not super worried about it. Oh, Claude can just run through units because he doesn't care. So he'll do that. Oh, easy peasy.
You got yourself killed.
I think maddening mode is ridiculously hard. I think hard mode is not that bad. Especially if you kind of know what you're doing. It's really not that bad. I mean, we're fucking around with some of these characters, giving them some real iffy classes, and I mean, they're doing just fine, you know? I bet this map on Maddening would be really tough. Yeah, I agree. Fry Kugel could quit. Could crit. Oh, you do have the Crest of Fraldarius. I should be careful. Hey, Crest of Fraldarius, huh? I'm the only one who should have the Crest of Fraldarius, buddy. Trying to make sure they don't miss. Don't miss. Thank you. Ooh. Those odds of hitting me twice are really low. Oh yeah, easy peasy. Did you just one-shot the man? Yeah. Goodbye, Regan. That's the last one.
It took some doing, but now's our chance to face off against Nemesis.
We did it. Alright, now Nemesis still has 51 defense and 47 res? What? Well, just for fun, let's see how this would go. Oh, dear God. Oh, that's so gross. That's so awful. I mean, using the Gambit is not too bad, and the accuracy is not awful, but... Nope, she won't be attacking. She might as well just hang out. She's not doing shit for the rest of this. Neither will Yuri, most likely. Twig! Da-da-da-da. Da-da-da-da-da. Yeah, 0 health after attacking is not fun.
Hey Drew, I am sorry that I haven't been around much lately.
Oh, don't worry about it,
But
man.
I miss you, my friend. Much love.
Much love to you too, Twig. I'm sorry I haven't been around much either. You know, life is busy for both of us, of course. Hey, at least he survives this. I mean, that's actually not awful. It's actually pretty good. Claude might be the one we use for this. You don't stream anymore? Really? Wait, as of when? I didn't realize that. I didn't realize you stopped streaming. Oh, I think you told me you were taking... Maybe you're either taking a break or you were... Yeah, you were gonna maybe be done, but that actually sounds familiar now that you mention it. I want to see who else does much here. Dorothea can't get in close enough. Well, I guess we try it out, right? Now, I'm going to assume Claude and Dom both will have unique dialogue. Is there anyone else who has unique dialogue with Nemesis? Probably not. So I could just try someone else, see what they say. I see. Wendy? Oh my god. I almost fucking fell for that.
Evil creature, prepare to die.
Just want to see what the regular line was for someone who wasn't going to die to this. I almost fell for it. I was like, Wendy, is that a nickname for someone? Oh! That hit, too.
I won't run.
Look at that sublime. Oh, are you about to run? Oh, shit, he's about to run. Oh, God. Oh, my God, he's going to run. Oh, we can block him off, though. Eviscerate. Oh, shit, Eviscerate could crit and fuck him up. So that would be 12 or 29. Higher chance to crit. Technically, that's actually probably the best move is Killer Knuckles. Because if I have 4 chances to crit... Well, here's what I'm going to do. I want to see hers. I want to see hers, so I'm going to do Sublime Heaven and see her dialogue with him.
That sword, you bear the crest of flames.
Nemesis unique crit animation to Salon. Go get the crit. Go get crit, Drew. I'm curious. How am I going to get crit? Who could I send in to get crit? Would you get crit, Hilda? Nah. Would you get crit, Felix? Nah. Raphael can't quite get there. That's fine. I could just heal her and then we'll be fine.
Well done.
Yeah, I'll just get him closer. She'll go for him if he's there. Convoy and grab 11. It's true too. That's only an 8% chance, though. It's not very high. Ooh, let me get some hydration in. Why am I not getting crit very often? Not upset, but that's the best I got right now, yeah. Well, let's just do it for fun. Maybe I'll get crit. Crit me, crit me, crit me! Crit me, crit me, crit me! Well, I guess I could just let him keep trying to attack Raphael. Because that's what he's going to do next turn. He'll kill Raphael, probably, though. Let's see if he crits. He just healed 33 health. No crit. No crit. I could fuck with the RNG just to make it happen. Or, you know what we could do? We could watch it, you know, like we could watch it in a video if we want to see the animation. All right, we've seen her dialogue. Let's see his dialogue. I think Eviscerate is, well, because Eviscerate would kill if it crits. Killer Knuckles. Oh my God. Oh wait, no, this is it. I almost guarantee he will kill off this. I'd be shocked if he doesn't. Well, I guess he maybe not.
Piece of cake.
Oh my god. Oh my god, he didn't crit once. He had a 42% chance to crit on each hit, and he didn't crit once. It's kind of wild, actually.
Ready for anything.
Well, I guess I could just let it finish up like this, so... He won't kill Claude. 0?
Is that all?
Oh my god! Because he's not initiating combat. He just called me worthless.
What's my strategy? Here is something to believe in.
That won't quite kill, but that'll get close. Alright. Nice follow-up! Do you see Ignat's fucking follow-up? That did 0 damage.
I'm hurt.
Alright, and this is it, everybody. The final attack in this playthrough. Hopefully. Unless there's some bullshit part 2 where he turns into a dragon. Oh my god.
The strong live.
Big Knot's trying to be the hero, true.
I'm stronger.
Stage complete. I bet we're gonna get a cutscene and this is gonna be it.
That one seemed to work. We're almost done. Let's go, my friend.
Cutscene, yes! Oh, I'm excited. What's up? You did come at the right time, Ava. Nice to see you. In actuality, I kind of kicked his ass, but... Ooh. Wait, is Claude using a bow?
You are a foolish child.
Tough talk from the guy who's...
He's not wielding that.
Allow me to fix that.
I love how they assume, like, well, yeah, of course Claude would be wielding a bow here. Dodging that would be so annoying. How many chickens were sacrificed to get this far, I wonder. Hopefully not too many.
You are all pathetic weaklings. You lack the courage to challenge me in lone combat.
Oh, come
Yet
on.
We have the strength to scale the walls between us, to reach out our hands in friendship,
Lou!
so we can
Is
open our
it
true
Lou?
hearts to one another.
Thanks for the follow. Thank you so much.
That's how we win.
Is what's supposed to be some kind of stuttering. Oh, this is on the E3 trailer? Oh, shit! Get him first. Whoa. Oh, Claude's speech. Right, Colin? God, yeah, that would be brutal. Nice to see you, Colin. Yeah, his design is really cool. Oh, he got an arrow through him? Oh, Claude did get an arrow through him. Through his arm.
Future historians will refer to this day as the
Yeah, arrow
new
through the
dawn
arm.
of Fodlan. Of that, I have no doubt. It's up to you now, Teach.
Claude shot a claw arrow.
As for my path,
Where's your path going? He's gonna leave Fodlan, isn't he? I bet he's gonna leave Fodlan. Claude shot a claw arrow. Hey, there's that crest of flames. Hey, that's where the animation for my transition came from Larry.
A rising flame was alight as the flow of time carved a new history for Fodlan. The ambitions of the Fell King Nemesis were crushed, averting what could have been the greatest crisis in the history of Fodlan. After 5.5 years of war, a new age was set to begin. Country, faith, history, all that had once formed the order of the world was wiped clean. The heroes whose very
Look at
hands
Claude
saved
there.
Fodlan from a dark fate
Look at that art of Claude
commenced
next
with
to
the
me.
building of a new society. The leaders of this new, unified Fodlan began their walk down a seemingly endless path. One towards a world that would cherish differences in race and belief. One where all life would be valued equally. Those leaders clung to the hope that their path would not end with Fodlan, that it would someday span the seas to Dagda and beyond the throat to Ulmyra.
Okay, so he is still in Fodlan. He's sort of like the representative of Fodlan, trying to help bring all of the, all of the nations together. Here we go.
It's been a long, hard road.
Here
Would
we
you
go.
agree?
It certainly has.
Every long road comes to an end. That is when friends who have walked together must go their separate ways. You will guide Fodlan. I will return to my position as Duke Ire. Life will go on. It must.
Just say like, nah, it wasn't that hard. Well, so it seems.
I once asked something of you. I asked you to bear witness to my
I've never seen this
achievements.
conversation before.
But even if I achieve nothing, and there is nothing left of me after I am gone, I still want you to see me.
What do you mean?
I mean that I want you to be my wife.
Wow, he just came out and said it.
I need you as much as I need my next breath. More, perhaps.
Romantic,
I hope
Ferdy.
that
He
you
just
need
came out
me
and
too.
said it. I hit him with I understand. I hit him with I understand. He said, I want you to be my wife. I need you with me, and I hope you need me too. I understand.
That is it? You hear noble Ferdinand von Ire declare his love for you, and all you say is,
How are you doing, Noe?
I
Nice to see you.
understand. This is torture. Please, if you are going to refuse my proposal, simply tell me.
Need isn't a strong enough word.
I am not sure I understand.
I love you, Ferdinand.
You do? Does that mean...
What's going on? We're beating Fire Emblem. We're marrying Ferdinand, everybody! Woo!
Really? Oh, my head is ringing with pure joy.
Just to play
like
around,
a
yeah.
1,000 bells. It is even greater than the joy of victory in battle. It is victory in life itself. ...
We didn't have anything to say to that.
Apologies. I got a little carried away there.
But do you really love him?
I'm shaking.
Absolutely.
I cannot control it. It would be no exaggeration to say that my whole life, everything I have done, has led me to this
Ferdinand
moment.
goes to the hardware store.
I am overjoyed.
Ferdinand von Plyer.
Oh dear, I might faint.
I'm happy too, Ferdy.
Give me a minute or two to regain my balance before you say anything too fantastic. Imagine making our way through life side by side. The whole world has taken on a rosy hue. It is no use. I cannot stay upright.
We're about to see
Please,
the picture. I'm
let
excited
me
to
lean
see
on your
it.
shoulder.
Yes, there's always a...
That is better. We are as
Oh,
close
look
as can
at
be.
that!
From now on, we will lean on each other. Thank you, my love.
Look at that. So one of the things that I absolutely love is whenever you get an S rank with the character, they'll show one of these. Oh yeah, thank you. There we go. It'll show one of these portraits of Byleth and the character that you choose to marry. And I always enjoy seeing these. If anyone is interested, when we're done with this, we could look at all of them if you want. We could look at all of them if you're interested. A rosy hue, guess your future is Ferdinand von Breyer. God, I hate my brain. The art is quite nice. And there we have it. Time to send the baby into the time chamber. Now here's all the info on how long it took for us to do things. Colon 13? 13? What? 18 nights. We beat this game in 18 days of playing it. Well, that was fun. That was fun. Oh my goodness. Colin! Thank you for all those gifted subs. Oh, I see why you did 13. 250. 250 total. Colin, you got a new badge from that. Wait, I kind of want to see your new badge, Colin. Thank you for the gifted subs. To Twig, Ethical Logic, Lilu, Windfall, Caitlin, Snoopy, The One Beyond, Jagjap. Oh, and Ava and Bonanzex, you got one too. Scythe, Lug, and Ari. I hope you enjoy those emotes. Mr. Chicken, thank you for those very pog biddies. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Oh, it's nice and green. Oh, shit. Look at that new badge. Is this the end of stream? It's not the end of stream. It's not the end of stream because we have some other things about Three Houses that I want to talk about and do before we finish the stream. But thank you, and anonymous thank you as well. Wait, does it? Hold on. I'm not saying that's you, Mr. Chicken, but do you happen to know if you give bits and then you give bits anonymously, is that what helps it make a hype train? Colin, thank you so much. Mwah, 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 mwah. Thank you so much. Thank you, Colin. It may just do that. Okay, alright, cool. Just curious. Thank you so much, Anonymous. Thank you, Colin. Thank you, Mr. Chicken. Too kind. Oh, we're almost to the finish of this here, of the battle data. And the last one, Retribution. Last one was... Oh, well, thanks, Andy. Claude was the MVP for the freedom of Fodlan. Claude was such a good unit. Thank you, Andy. Curious how many levels Colin's gifts would instantly make it. Yeah, 4. Brought us to level 4 instantly. This part is great. Yeah, who ends up with who? I'm super excited for it. Alright, this part is fun. Will it auto-scroll? I think it will. Happy!
Pog.
I didn't use Happy at all. She's such a sweetheart. I love Happy. We're happy when after war is unknown. Some say she returned to her hometown to live a quiet life, while others speculate she assumed a new identity in the underworld beneath Garrick Mach. There's one incident that is a matter of historical record, though. Some years later, remnants of those who fled in the dark emerged and threatened Fodlan once again. They're defeated by a mysterious woman leading a horde of beasts. So that you can then he's the imposter!
Since everyone else is doing it, all aboard the hype train.
Oh, thank you so much for those biddies. Thank you. Anna! Anna's business savvy proved to be a great asset in the post-war reconstruction of Garrick Mach. Once the restoration was complete, she disappeared from the area entirely, though tales of a mysterious merchant were passed down in every corner of the world for centuries to come. Some say she continues her travels even to this day, eternally peddling her wares. That's actually true. She is the face in all the Fire Emblem games. Cyril! Never used him. Aw, thanks so much, Noe, for the gifted sub. To Man from the Wall, thank you so much. Mwah. Thank you so much. Unable to serve Rhea any longer, Cyril nearly left the church. He was persuaded to stay to maintain and rebuilding the monastery. Cyril found himself among them, the new students in the reception hall. Eloise! I love Eloise. Once all the fighting had come to an end, Eloise officially took the position of the captain of the Knights of Cerros, just like Gerald. In this capacity, he was much beloved, and the Knights became more unified than ever under his command. It was said that his accomplishments during his tenure were beyond even what Gerald's troop had accomplished. I love that for him. Drew, yeah, what's up? Sedith remained at the monastery and worked to restore the authority of the Church of Cerros. Emergency? Wait, what's up? Beginning with his old strictness, he adopted a tolerant stance towards all. He has encouraged the believers to respect those of other faiths, help people Fodlan to find common ground with others. Did you talk to the gatekeeper? No, I didn't! I didn't talk to the gatekeeper! Ah, oh, shit. Ingrid, I didn't use her this playthrough. I like Ingrid a lot, but I didn't use her this one. When Galatea territory was seized, Ingrid argued strongly for the preservation of its borders. Her request was granted, and she was appointed to rule. From her new position, she gave all to ensure the people of Galatea live peaceful lives and put in years of hard work to reform its farming practices. Harvest bore fruit to the people's delight, and Galatea became a land of prosperity. Maybe we should check that out on YouTube too. Annette returned to her home of Furiad, where she took up a teaching position at the Royal School of Sorcery. She was a gifted instructor, and many of her students went on to become world-renowned sages. Though her talent for teaching was remarkable in its own right, she was perhaps best remembered for effortlessly securing the trust and respect of her many students, as well as inspiring all who knew her by living a life of kindness, cheer, and humility. Very nice message. Sadly, I didn't pair with anybody because I didn't really use her. I love Petra so much, and I didn't use her this playthrough because I just could not figure out who I wanted to use. Petra became the Queen of Brigid. She declared independence from Fodlan and worked tirelessly to secure friendly relations with both Fodlan and Dagda. Her efforts inspired her descendants to carry the torch she lit, ensuring a future of peace and prosperity for her people. Flayn, I used her once. Flayn disappeared soon after the war, and over time it was all but forgotten that she had ever existed. Many long years later, however, a young woman resurfaced in a completely transformed Fodlan. When she looked to the man who stood beside her, she wondered if it would be alright in this new area to call him father. Aww. Okay, well, so she disappeared and came back. Mercedes, who I love but I didn't use. She got lost in the McDonald's playbase permanently. Oh no! Mercedes became a model cleric at Garrick Mach. She devoted the whole of her life to the service of the goddess and became well loved by the people who revered her for her piety and her boundless generosity towards those in need. Seems about right. Choo-choo! Nice hype train! I don't know why she disappears either. Ash. After the war, Ash was formally knighted and appointed as the new head of House Gaspard, which had no successors. His warm, sincere attitude toward his subjects was praised all over Fodlan, and Ash was finally recognized as the ideal knight he always hoped to be. His deeds lived on in countless tales. Yeah. Choo-choo! Bernie. As soon as Bernie inherited House Varley from her father, she withdrew from all political discourse and focused solely on the management of her own territory. Because of this and her penchant for spending long periods of time in hibernation, she became known throughout the house's history as the Bear of Varley. It's kind of funny. Manuela. Didn't use her very much, as you can see. Manuela left Garrick Mach to build her own academy in a small war-torn town. There, she contributed heavily to the rebuilding efforts while teaching future generations the necessary skills for survival. Though she never married or had children of her own, feels bad, man. She spent the last years of her life happily devoted to these students. I lied to her. She didn't actually get married. Linhardt. I used him once. Linhardt abandoned his inherited position in favor of a carefree life at Garrick Mach Monastery. There, he spent his days at ease, whittling away the hours at the fishing pond or in his private study. After his passing, a treasure trove of documents was unearthed, revealing the key discoveries he made during his many years of press research. Oh, okay. Hanneman. Though Fodlan had changed, Hanneman's goal remained unwavering, to determine the workings of the crest and to do away with the inequality caused by them. To that end, his research resulted in magical tools that could be used even without the aid of crests. This proved to be yet another worthwhile discovery by the father of crestology. Caspar. Used him very, very little, sadly. After the war, Caspar set out alone on a journey of self-discovery. He traveled to every corner of Fodlan and even ventured abroad now and again. It is said that he got into mischief at every turn, but that the victims of his antics, always more amused than harm or offended, remembered him fondly and passed those stories on to future generations. There's Leone! Leone joined up with the mercenaries formerly led by Gerald, big surprise. As his greatest apprentice, she quickly took on a leadership role and eventually inherited the title of Bladebreaker. She came to be known as Gerald II. Oh my god, including his drinking habit, she left behind many unpaid tavern. Well, she's happy with that. Lorenz. Now we're starting to get to the people who actually use Lorenz. Soon after the war, Lorenz assumed leadership over House Gloucester and helped govern Fodlan as a representative of the old Alliance Lords. His political talent yielded revolutionary policy changes, many of which were particular benefit to the common folk. Now we're going to start seeing people paired, hopefully soon. Shamir. Probably Shamir and Catherine next. I didn't get their supports very high with people. Is that because her iceberg is always Hadito, Captain Gerald? I think Gerald was known as the Bladebreaker too, wasn't he? Oh yeah, she disappeared, was never heard from again. Archer turned thief who lined her pockets. She became a Robin Hood, basically. Catherine left the Knights of Saros and set out to travel across Fodlan. With Thunder Brand in hand, she didn't have it in the end. She wandered out the countryside, seeking ways to defend the innocent and punish the wicked. For many years of heroics ensured that she would always be remembered by the others as a beloved folk hero. Now Ignatz didn't get high enough support with someone. Ignatz! After returning home, Ignatz persuaded his family that he should become a painter. He traveled all through Fodlan and beyond, painting beautiful landscapes and captivating portraits of the world's cultures. His unique style set the artistic paradigm for a generation. Oh, really? That's interesting. Good to know, Ava. Sylvain was by himself! No! As Margrave Gautier, Sylvain devoted his life to... Who got with Dorothea? To improve relations with the people of the Serang region. With oration alone, he succeeded in helping to create a new life for nobles in which relics and crests were no longer viewed as necessary. Though he went down in history as an extraordinary lord, it nevertheless became customary to refer to cheaters as sons of Gautier. Yuri and Constance. Not Constance and Yuri. Or not Dorothea. After the war, Constance devoted herself to her magical research. I thought it'd be Yuri too. Her unorthodox methods allowed her to make great strides, which earned her acclaim and eventually enabled her to restore her noble house. Afterwards, almost as if to spite her detractors, she married Yuri. The pair made a happy, if unconventional couple, as the husband frequently ventured away for months on end. In the long years of marriage, however, Constance laughed off any concerns. She always knew that Yuri knew how to find his way home. Many decades later, he passed away in bed alongside his beloved wife. Hilda and Balti! This is the ending. Most of Balthus' debts were vanished in the chaos after war, and those few that remained were paid off with what he had earned in the fighting. Free to do as he pleased, he sought out Hilda, and the two of them went on an adventure around the world. Crossing Fodlan's throat, he journeyed through and beyond Almira, where they are said to have found a kingdom of gold in the Far East. Though the details of the adventure are largely lost, one anecdote firmly remains. To win Holst's blessing to take his sister out to Fodlan, Balthus had to beat him in a duel. I love that. Raphael and Marianne, yes! I love this one! Yes! Raphael returned to his homeland, where he served as liege lord as a knight for a time. Later, he gave it up to pursue his true passion of food, opening up an inn. He got the idea to install a bird feeder outside the place, calling it the Winged Inn and Tavern, and before long, the site began to attract the prettiest birds in the region. Soon after that, Marianne made her first visit, and she and Raphael enjoyed a happy reunion. Seeing her gift and talking to the birds, he invited her to stay. Marianne eventually became known as the woman whose talent for handling animals helped an inn to flourish. I love that. Dorothy and Felix, okay. Even after the war's end, skirmishes continued to break out across Fodlan. Learning that there were still places where he could fight, obviously, Felix abandoned his noble title and chose to make a living with the sword. He traveled the land and some years later found himself in Enbar. There he encountered Dorothea, who had just resumed her career as a songstress in the opera. From that time on, no matter how far Felix traveled, he always found himself drawn back home to the opera house. It is said when Dorothea saw his face in the crowd, she sang only for him. I love that. Blushpress, nice to meet you. I don't want you to get spoiled at all, but it's wonderful to have you here. Hope you're doing well. Claude and Lysithea! Entering the future of Fodlan to his friends, Claude left for Almira to reclaim his place as heir to the throne. When he became king, he asked Lysithea to be his queen with a heart full of love, and with the hope of fostering friendly diplomatic relationships with Fodlan. Due to her shortened lifespan, Lysithea declined. Claude, unable to abandon his love for her, gave up the throne to go on a quest for a means to save her. Years later, he appeared suddenly before her, claiming to have found a cure. With her love and trust to guide him, he whisked her away across the sea. It is unknown where they went. I love that. I love that! And Domfrey and Dorothy and Ferdinand. After ascending to the throne as the first leader of the United Kingdom of Fodlan, Domfrey announced her marriage to Ferdinand, who had assumed his inherited position as Duke Geir. Ferdinand overcame a slew of obstacles to reform his territory and that of House Hrim. He chose not to accept an official service to Domfrey, instead advising her only informally as a spouse. History books extol Ferdinand's success as a lord of his territories, but make no mention of his marriage. Thus, half of his life's work is lost to time. The cure was love. Will you be playing New Game Plus, or are you done with the game overall? So this actually was New Game Plus. Kind of New Game Plus, actually. This is the final playthrough I've done. For now, actually. I've done every single route. Not on stream. This is the only one that I streamed, though. So I'm actually going to move on to a different game after this. But there you have it. There you have it. So without spoilers, how would you give thoughts on these routes? Instead of asking what you prefer as the first, what do you think is the best route to save for last? So Dylan has a great question. That's a great question before we get to spoiler territory. However, I really need to go to the bathroom. I didn't want to go until the credits, so I'm going to go to the bathroom super quick. Y'all can watch the credits. Thank you, Common. Mwah, we beat it. We did it. Oh, God damn it.
The end. Victory.
Anyway, I'm going to go to the bathroom. Y'all can enjoy the credits, and then I'm going to answer Dylan's question, and then we're going to go into spoiler territory. All right? So, we will not talk about any Blue Lions, Black Eagles, spoilers or DLC spoilers when I get back, but we will get into that territory soon. But I do need to really go to the bathroom So I'll be right back. See you in a couple. Goodbye.
Fade lights pass through colored glass in this beloved place. Silver shines, the world dines, a smile on each face. As joy surrounds, comfort abounds, and I can feel I'm breaking free. For just this moment lost in time, I am finally me. Yet still I hide behind this mask that I have become.
Are you?
My broken heart, scorched by flames of force I
Oh,
can't run from.
thank you for saving us, Sir Knight. Please come inside.
We are the druids of monotonous voices. Oh my god, I'm missing a feather though. You're a lot younger than the other knights who passed through here. They're already left to the temple, one of the last places where fairy clover still grows. It's like they're chanting.
Yeah.
But I fear their impatience will prevent them from activating the magic stones protecting the entrance.
Entrance.
One must watch carefully and listen to the tones, not hack away like a fool.
As the rain falls on the path, I chase your shadow. I don't feel a single drop or the ground below. Then you turn to me and I stop before I know. And the lie upon my lips, I let it go.
Yeah, so I'm sorry, but I'm gonna have to be a Fortnite streamer now.
He may only stream Fortnite and no other games.
So sad. You may.
A sad girl's please live only for a breath and then they fade.
Excuse me?
Don't ever take back your
What?
less precious
I was not joking about soup. Oh, we're gonna fucking suplex this train.
only we will know all that was lost.
I'm about to suplex this train.
Can't erase, show us life's true cause.
We actually just suplexed the train.
Cross our side as pure
Oh my
as
god.
we fell.
I'm doing it again.
Reaching close in the night. As the wind comes my thoughts, I have strong terracite.
Well.
Feel at peace, carried away by the wind.
That was fun while that lasted.
That's exactly what I wanted.
Thanks, Eli. Wow, damn, you can suplex the...
Hey, Brad, what's up? I'll use my frying pan as a drawing pan. Supercar Brothers want to watch, but you gotta force yourself to sleep. You gotta sleep. Go to sleep. You said you need to be up early. Thank you for being here. I appreciate it. But if you don't go to sleep now, this is what you get. This is what you get. You get the plate. And you don't want the plate. Have a good night.
Subs to love me best. The one thing I love more than running is trees. Him the real bodacious once a beat and you is a breeze.
Oh my god! Oh my god! Oh my god!
Now it's your turn. Let's get it in.
I never need to shower, I smell like a rose. I don't need your power, I'm one of the pros. Everybody give it up for me, say champ. You don't know my voice, I'll see a snap.
Okay, that's good too though, Brad. That was good though too. But holy...
Yeah, no music.
means we're Russian. Don't think, just go.
Whoever's
Just do all
behind
the
the
smart
rush
things.
checks to the corner.
Shit, dude.
Okay, Larry.
Wallen.
2 HP.
Yeah, Larry, just kill
Planting.
everyone.
Hold on, wait, don't do anything yet, don't do anything yet. Let me heal you, There you are.
Alright, well,
Here,
let's
I'll
get
scope
that
the last
Can't do anything. Oh, Larry, remember that thing I said about the slow?
Let's go! On my face, let's fucking go! Hey, thanks for the raid, dude. I appreciate that.
Oh, shit.
Alright. Let's fucking go! Hey!
Well, I guess we get to progress. Sail, tell me what to do.
Easy, I'm afraid. Hey, you hear something coming from over there? What was that? There's nothing here. Could have sworn I heard it from that direction. No fucking way. And don't go saying it's roof rats either. All right, we're searching this place top to bottom. You, me, all our guys. Whoever's in here, they're dead. I'm on it.
That boat's straight on high alert. We'll be in trouble if they find us now. Let's play it safe until they calm down.
Sorry, you're right. Let's fall back.
Wherever could they be?
Oh dear. There's a creepy ghost lady. That's staring right at me. Ah.
Uh-oh!
Oh, it's my evil
Let's
sister.
start a little clip spree going. How we doing here? Wait, is that a raid?
That
Oh, hey, there was a raid! Oh, hi! Well, hello! Well, Alley Cat, how was your stream? Oh, thanks for coming on in. Thanks for raiding. Hello, Slurms. Hello, Inari-kun. Welcome on in. What were you up to? Oh, you were playing more 14. I hope you had a great time on 14. I'm back. Hello, Tarman. Thanks for the follow. Thank you so much. It's nice to see you. Trying to grind extremes for birds? Ah, yes. I know that grind all too well. I know that grind all too well. And Slurms, thanks for the follow as well. Thank you so much. Mwah. I am back. Sorry, I was taking a super quick bathroom break. We just beat it. We just beat Fire Emblem 3 Houses. If you have not, seen this game before or played it, I will say we're gonna talk about a lot of spoilery things here pretty soon. But for now, you're safe. You're here. It's all good. If you haven't played this game before, I absolutely love it. So this was my first time playing through the particular route that we did, but it's not the first time that I've beaten this game. I have played through it a few times. Wow, my timing was great actually. We just finished the credits. Yeah, this is perfect timing, actually. Oh yeah, no problem, dude. Perfect timing. Perfect timing, honestly. To get here right as that was happening, you know? Alright, well, the end! And there it is, everyone. That's the end. We did it. We did it. And now I can select a save file. And yeah, so what I can do is I can basically save this here, or I could save it into a different slot. I guess I could do that, maybe. Exactly 82 hours later, we did it. Never mind, what were you going to say? So yeah, so by the way, just to let you know, this was the last playthrough I did. File 3. 175 hours was where that one was at. We just finished at about 266 hours. Just to give you an idea of how long this route took us. I probably took... Oh, you get the previous save to see the gatekeeper? That's true. I'll just do that then. I'll just put that in the new slot. Might as well, right? Alright. So there you have it. Sure, we can go talk to gatekeeper. Oh, you know what? No, I think... It's after battle, though. Yeah, I can't visit. I saved it too late. I can't go talk to him. Unfortunate. Alright, so... Alright, here's my DLC. For the side story. There you go. Okay, so... Can't romance gatekeeper? Unfortunately not. Hopefully they add that in a future DLC. So here's what I want to do now. I want to talk about the Golden Deer playthrough in all of its detail, the entire route. Oh, you know what? No, I want to answer Dylan's question first because I almost forgot about it as I left. Dylan asked the question. This is nice for those two who have never played this before. This part I'm going to answer non-spoilery, all right? What I'm about to say is not a spoiler. Dylan asked the question of which route do you think is good to play first or last and why? After having played this entire route, I actually think Golden Deer is I think actually first or last is pretty good with Golden Deer. And one reason why you could argue last is because a lot of the world building that Golden Deer does is really distinct from the other routes. And so it's, I think, going to feel a bit different past a certain point, where you're going to get a lot more info on things that you don't really get in the other routes. It does contextualize a lot of stuff. So I think the one argument could be made of you play it last, because you play the other routes, and then when you get to Golden Deer, then it's like, oh shit, I really understand this now. Or oh, this isn't, you know, maybe I got glimmers of this from other routes, but, you know, but now it's like, I totally understand it. The alternative perspective is you could do this route first. And maybe the reason for that is somewhat similar. You could do it first because it's like, oh shit, now I know who these characters are. Now I know what the hell is going on with the world that I'm in. And then maybe you approach the other routes thinking, you know, like, okay, well now I know these things. How is the perspective of it all different from different, you know, from different houses, so to speak? What and that's especially true for, you know, one over the other. I won't say which, again, because I really wanted to avoid spoilers. There's one route in particular, if you know what I'm talking about, you know what I'm talking about, where it's going to be very, very different in terms of what the perspective is throughout this war and the characters who are instrumental, you know, on either sides. So I think Golden Deer is probably best first or last, to be completely honest. I'm kind of glad I did it last because it is sort of nice where it felt like it kind of filled in maybe a couple blanks after I had played the other routes and after just having not played through a route in quite a long time. So that would be my answer there. Now, my personal route of playing through these games is I did Black Eagles first. Black Eagles was my first one, and I actually really liked doing that first for reasons that I can maybe talk about after we're done with like the non-spoilery things. So I think it'd be fun to talk through some spoilery and some non-spoilery things, but let's do the non-spoilery things first. But I'm actually happy I did Black Eagles first. I then did Blue Lions. There's more to Black Eagles that I could say, but the gist of it is I did Black Eagles first, I did Blue Lions next, and then I did Golden Deer. And the DLC I did somewhere in between there. I believe I did it before Blue Lions was when I did it. So there you go. If there's anything else non-spoilery that people want to bring up and talk about, I'm welcome to do so. Otherwise, I think we should get into some of the spoilers of Golden Deer stuff to talk about. Hey, what's up, H-Dog? Silzy, you love this game. I'm a huge fan. I love this game. We just finished the Golden Deer route, which is the last one that I hadn't done before. You also did Eagles, Lion, Deer? Well, hey, there you go. Which routes are you spoiling? I eventually want to talk about all of them, but we don't have to do that right away. If there's a route that people want to talk about in full, but you know, not spoil like other ones, we can do that first. But eventually, I want to talk about all of them. Would the DLC be a good candidate for lasting in this game? I'm gonna say no. I think the DLC is best, especially after a first playthrough, or maybe after a second. I think doing the DLC before the second playthrough is not a bad move, because the DLC unlocks a lot of cool things for you to do in the main game. So the DLC has its own story, but you really should play through the game once, I think, you know, fully, to sort of get some context about what the hell is going on, to sort of set the stage for who are these other people that got added in the DLC. And then they have their own jobs that got added. So, of course, you saw Yuri, Constance, Balthus, and Happy are new characters. They have their own thing in the DLC. I highly recommend playing it. It's pretty tough, even on hard mode. But I liked it a lot. And I hope you enjoy it, too, if you end up giving it a shot. I think after a first playthrough, do that. So, honestly, you could do like Golden Deer DLC and then whatever you want. Or you could do, you know, one of the other ones and then Golden Deer and then DLC. Or sorry, not then Golden Deer, but something else and then DLC. That's what I would say. That's my opinion on it. So there you go. Yeah, you definitely should try it out. I really like it. And the new units are cool. I like them a lot. They have support conversations with some of the main characters. That's pretty cool as well. So it's nice to use them in the main playthrough. Their skills that you can class into are interesting. You know, they're definitely interesting. Some are better than others. They're interesting, though. But yeah, that's what I would say about the DLC. That's non-spoilery. Once you start about talking about Crimson Flowers or Silverstone, I'm a bounce since I haven't beat him yet somehow. All right, then we won't talk about that first. We'll talk about that towards the end, Joe Cubed. We'll talk about that towards the end. Okay, so let's talk Silver. Let's talk this route. We're at spoiler time. Attention! We're going to talk about Golden Deer spoilers. Golden Deer spoilers only. We're not going to talk about the other ones yet. We will, but we're going to talk about Golden Deer spoilers right now. That's what we're going to get to first. So if you don't want to get spoiled on anything Golden Deer, please feel free to lurk. Feel free to take off. Do your thing. So I don't want you to get spoiled. Sounds good, Doof. No worries. Yeah, absolutely, Richard. Absolutely. All right, let's do it. So, overall, here are my thoughts on this route. I really like it. I really like the Golden Deer route. Now, obviously, from the perspective of Golden Deer, what we have seen is after the Academy phase, we watch, you know, of course, Edelgard reveal herself as the Flame Emperor. And we see her, you know, lead the Empire to try to kind of take over the world, so to speak. Storm knows exactly what I'm going to say. That is the only thing I fucking hate about this route. That's the only thing I hate. Other than that, I genuinely pretty, you know, really enjoy it. Now, one thing I will say is Claude is a really cool character. I like him a lot as a lord. I like his ideals a lot. he may have some semi-problematic means of getting what he wants, but relatively speaking, it's pretty harmless. I mean, yeah, he could be a little, you know, sneaky or a little deceptive to do the things he wants to do, but he's not really fucking up too many things to get his goals. I like Dimitri a lot. And his whole thing, too, is he's like, you know, for him, the way Edelgard is doing things is not how he wants to do them, but he actually agrees with a lot of what she is standing for. You know, he wants there to be, you know, changes that'll take place in society to improve the quality of life for those who are within Fodlan, but also to be able to connect with those outside of Fodlan. And that's something that historically, through the leadership of the church, was not something that was really done. The Almirans, for instance, you know, there's a lot of conflict between Fodlan and Almira, and of course, Claude is the person who's like, hey, we should bring all these people together because they have cool things to offer. We should celebrate their differences and get to share our own with them. And I like that a lot. I like that Claude's end goal is, unifying Fodlan, but also trying to change Fodlan for the better. You know, from things that did cause issues. So, you know, you would think that Claude's world is the kind of world that Edelgard would actually be happy with, for the most part. Edelgard still wouldn't be happy about the, you know, sort of the prominence of the Church of Seiros, but I think some of the ideals that Claude strives for, Edelgard would be happy with. So I like that part a lot. Now, yes, the thing I don't like is what happens for Dimitri. So, in case you didn't see the whole thing, long story short, Dimitri was going to become the next king of Fargus, the kingdom of Fargus. But there was a coup that took place after Edelgard started the war, and it was thought that Dimitri was actually executed. What we know is that he was not at all executed. He got the fuck out of there, but he was on a mission to slay Edelgard, because he turned into sort of a ravenous beast after what Edelgard, after it was revealed who Edelgard was and what she was doing. And so it makes sense that he just doesn't give a fuck about anything else other than killing Edelgard, and dies due to the kind of ignorance of how stupid his suicide mission was. And he dies to it. He dies off screen to a slew of arrows after we see him for the first time in 5 years. And and that makes me really sad, because I didn't want to see that happen to Dimitri, but I'm not surprised that it's what happened. It would be great if it was like hey, you know what, Dimitri? Look, we've got a common goal here. You're a little fucked up, but hey, maybe we can accomplish this common goal, and then you can hopefully live out your life with some peace or something. Dudu sort of gets that, but he sees, he sees Dimitri die, wants to get Edelgard's head, and, he lives in the end, I suppose, so he's fine. Yeah, it's the way he died, too. It's like, it's not even the fact that he died as much. It's the fact that he died to just some arrows striking him down off screen, because he just chased after her when he shouldn't have. Or was it lances? Oh, lances. I thought it was arrows. The execution just wasn't that great. I agree. It's like, oh, he just died off screen. I didn't like that. Not only was I just unhappy because I didn't like the ending for him, but I didn't like the way it was portrayed. We had a common goal. Why, thank you, Druby. Absolutely common. Absolutely. So I don't know. Do y'all have any other thoughts of it? To answer your question, Bitcher, do you want to know about some of the advanced magic classes? Yeah, what do you want to know about them? What would you like to know? That's the information given not on this route. Okay, then we can talk about it. Later. Should I wait on it? Yeah, I just want to know if anyone else has any Golden Deer related questions. Is there dark magic? What kind of special skills did you think were cool? Yeah, there is dark magic. So, in this game, there's two main trees of magic. There's reason and there's faith. Faith is sort of like the white magic if we're talking Final Fantasy terms. And reason is the skill for the dark magic, or like black magic or whatever in those terms. The black magic, you know, the reason tree kind of splits a little bit, because there's the type of magic that's more elemental in nature, and in this game, other games actually do it differently. Yeah, black magic is not the same as dark magic, but they both fall under the tree of reason. So black magic is elemental in nature, so that's things like, you know, Fimbulvetter, or, you know, Sagittae, or wind, fire, thunder, you know, stuff like that. That's all that. The dark magic has its own unique moves in this game. So in other games, like Sacred Stones, there's moves like Flux, there's moves like Luna. In this game, you get things like Miasma, which is just, damage move. There's Dark Spikes, which is effective against cavalry. There's Banshee, which reduces movement. I think the thing that I like the most about dark magic in this game is that there can be a lot of interesting things that differentiate the different types of magic from each other without compromising for damage. So, you can have a skill that grants some kind of detrimental effect on the enemy after you use it, but it itself still does a good amount of damage. So it's really powerful, and the best user of it by far is Lysithea. Lysithea is integral for a lot of strategies, especially on Maddening, with her dark magic. Now, you've seen earlier in the Golden Deer routes where you fought the Death Knight, and Dark Spikes that's the way you do it. You can one-shot the Death Knight using Dark Spikes. So if you can't cheese him somehow, or if you're on a really hard difficulty, the way to beat it is to get Lysithea to level C Reason, so she learns Dark Spikes, and she fucks him up. Now, one thing to be said is that certain characters learn those, dark magic skills versus black magic skills. So something that you have to determine in terms of, hey, do I turn this character into a mage or not, is what are the magical skills that they're going to learn. And in the case of some characters, they get barely anything good, so that's why they're typically not used as mages. In the case of Lysithea, she gets all of the really good dark magic spells, and dark magic by default is a little bit rare. There's not very many units who get that. Right now in the game, correct me if I'm wrong, I think it's only Happy, Lysithea, and Hubert's. But there is a skill called Dark Mage, Dark Bishop, whatever, so you can pick up those skills. Oh, Edelgard gets them too if you go into Reason? Oh, that's cool. I actually didn't know that. I've never actually done Reason with Edelgard before. Oh, that's fun. I didn't realize that, actually. What do you think of the Sword of Crater being Sothis' spine? It's kind of fucked. I think one of the things I love about the world building in this playthrough is really clearly saying, what are the relics? Where did they come from? Who are the people who these relics came from? How are they fucking slaughtered? As we learn from Rhea. And you sort of get, you get a lot of feelings of like, oh shit, well, this is kind of why Rhea is the way that she is. Yeah, she's goddamn terrifying. She doesn't take any prisoners, people defy her, she fucks them up. Doesn't mean that they're justified, but you sort of see where she's coming from when she is the sole survivor of a slaughter of the rest of her people. And, so of course she does everything she can to get the Sword of Crater back, her mother's literal spine and her mother's heart. And then, of course, Rhea then makes the decision of, I really want to see my mom, I want to revive her. And so she does the fucked up experimentation in the monastery, trying to reincarnate Sothis through someone else. And that someone else, of course, is us. One thing you find interesting is that typically Nosferatu is a dark magic spell. It is interesting that it's a white mage spell. Yeah, Nosferatu would be slick on either side, because neither would have a way of doing it without Nosferatu being able to kind of drain health. It is very interesting that it's a white mage spell, though. Or I should say, faith-based spell. It is pretty interesting, though. Yeah, it is her spine. Yeah, it is her spine. So all of the relic weapons are made out of the bones of these children of the goddess. So one thing we mentioned last night is that's why there's no weapon for Kathleen, for Sickle, whatever, however you pronounce it, because in those cases, you know, we're talking about, you know, we're talking about Flayn, and we're talking about, you know, Sedith. They didn't die, you know, so their bones were not used to make these weapons. Nosferatu's turned into a light spell in the Radiant Dawn games. Did it stay as a light spell past that point? Keyhole. Oh, right. Keyhole is how it's pronounced. That's right. It's keyhole. And then if you remember, there was a paralogue where we got to meet one of the other ones who didn't die at that point. And that's why there was no weapon after him. It's game dependent. Oh, okay. I see. Yeah, I think that's one of the most fucked up things about this. It's like, oh my god, we've got these really cool relics, and we have these cool crests that allow us to use these really cool relics, and then it's like, hey, they're the bones of your ancestors. And it's like, it's pretty fucked up. And the reason why you have the ability to use it without, you know, the crest, in our case, is because we have Sothis' heart within us. And people can use it because they have the crest, which is sort of like that part of, you know, the... Because I guess the other relics, they have a crest stone. They just... You need to have the crest in order to be able to wield it. Whereas in the case of the Sword of the Creator, it doesn't have a crest stone. But we have Sothis' heart inside of us, which is why we're able to use it. There you go. By the way, I was just thinking, too, if we're going to do shit after talking about spoiler things, I don't know, I was just thinking, maybe if we were going to, like, dick around and watch other stuff, maybe that'd be better to do before we go full out into spoilers of everything. You know what I actually want to do first, I think? I think I want to look at all of those final pictures of Byleth with the person who she S-ranks. Oh, gotcha, Richard. Imagine if you were playing FF7 and the materia turned out to be like your ancestors' eyeballs, right? It'd be like, holy shit. Maybe we should be using these things. Actually, fuck, I was about to say a spoiler for a different game. On a semi-related note, which I'm not going to say more about because I don't want to spoil it, we did play it, but Tales of Symphonia has a similar thing, which is also why I find it to be quite intriguing. It has a similar thing going on in it, but I won't say more on it. Hello, O-Dog, how you doing? How you doing, man? We just beat 3 houses. Just beat 3 houses. So here's what I want to do. I want to look at all of those other portraits. I want to see them. That's what I want to do. All right. FE 3 houses, Byleth, marriage pictures. I don't know what to call them. There's probably a YouTube video that has all of them. Let me just do that, actually. I don't want to watch all the conversations because that's kind of a lot of time. FE 3 houses, marriage endings. Okay. Well, I'll do this video, but I'm gonna skip through the conversations because I don't really want to watch them, to be honest. All right, let's swap to this overlay really quick. Hopefully this is the right one. We'll see. Do I not want to full screen this? Or I think I screwed up the size of this window. I think that's the issue. Let me change this up a little bit. I'll just do it like this. Okay. So, oh shit. So what we're gonna do really quick is I want to see all of those portraits. I just want to look at them because I believe I've seen all or most of them, but now we did the Ferdinand one. And so this first video here has all, they're called confessions, all female confessions and S supports. But like I said, I don't really want to look at the whole conversation. I just want to look at the pictures just to see what they look like. So there's Annette, which is, you know, sweet.
Very much.
She's crying. There's Annette.
Always.
Sweet Bernie. Planning being in the office tomorrow, but at this you don't know at this
when
point.
I'm with you, I feel. Wait, did you agree? You mean it? You're the greatest. I love you so much. We're going to be so happy
Sweet
together.
Bernie. I like Bernie. She is such a nice. She's such a sweetie. Catherine. I've never S-ranked Catherine.
A night, and stay by your side. Will you accept? Good. After all, swinging a sword has been the only life I've known. But from now on, the power of Thunderbrand is ours, not just mine. For now and forever, you can't escape me. I hope you're ready.
Oh, that's kind of cute. Dorothy, I've done this one. I love Dorothea so much.
World. I imagine that life will be more wonderful than I ever could have hoped. I love you. I could never sing anything as pure as those 3 little words.
Dorothy might be one of my top favorite S ranks. Flame!
Your heart is as vast as the ocean. I ask that you wrap me in your embrace.
Sadith angry in the background. You just see a cloud with just his translucent angry face there. Ingrid. I've never S-ranked Ingrid before.
There is nothing that brings me more joy. It truly is all I need in this world.
You have a blanket on? Yeah, I got a
love you
blanket here.
so very much. I'm sorry. I'm overcome. This may take some getting used to.
There's that one. Leonie. Have never done this one.
Guess I'm really wearing this ring then, aren't I?
She's just happy it's
But I do
Gerald's.
still have a promise to keep with Captain Gerald, too. You've got a big job ahead of you, building a whole new Fodlan. I'm going to support you through all of that. Make sure it never gets to be too much. Then that's that. I promise to protect you until death parts us. And I'll be happy for you to do the same for me.
Very confused with this game. Sorry, so we're in like extreme spoiler territory, O-Dog, because we beat it and now we're looking at all of the like endings essentially. What I'm doing right now is I'm in a YouTube video where they go through the final conversations. So in Fire Emblem, you can build support with other characters by battling next to them, basically. And in this game, there are other mechanisms for doing that. And so we can only do one in our playthrough. So we did one. So we're watching the other ones. We're actually just looking at these final pictures because I just like seeing them. And I wanted to see some of the ones that I hadn't seen before. So all these characters are the ones that are romanceable, so to speak.
Promise to come back to you.
And so I wanted to see what these portraits look like at the end.
Once I'm back,
Alright, she's leaving Fodlan, isn't she?
yes, I quite like the sound of that. Together, it is decided. We will be together forever, living long, full lives. Count on it, my love.
Cute. Did I say they ever get taller? I don't think she really did. Manuela.
So don't let me down, you hear? You know, until this moment, I didn't realize how much my heart longed to call you my own. I want to love you, and
If I could have gotten into these games when I was a kid, I definitely couldn't now. You don't think so?
I want to share my life with you. And you really like that idea? Oh, oh goodness. Oh, I just giggled. Maybe I'm not as old as I tell myself. Or maybe you just make me feel good about myself.
I apologize for...
Ha! They just cut her off. The person who made this video fucking cut her off there. Alright, Marianne.
Really? You would want to marry me? Even with all my flaws? You know...
I just saw Mecha's video on the side. Can you beat 3 houses batting mode with
stronger
only
now.
Byleth?
But I can grow even more if you stay by my side. I'll do
I just saw a
everything
video
in my
that said
power
3
to
houses
support
lore
you,
explained
and I
in
hope
6
you will
minutes.
continue
We
to
could watch
support
that
me
video
as
if we
well.
want.
I love you so very deeply. Thank you for giving me the world.
Cute. Mercedes.
That's... It's just the way you are. All right, let's be off. It's no short journey to Ferdiad. Oh, something to note. Quite scatterbrained and clumsy, but I will do everything in my power to help and support you too, whatever you may need.
You're trying to avoid the bonus Jackbox? We could do the bonus Jackbox. I will say though, I don't want to be up super late tonight, so I probably won't do bonus Jackbox. Petra, I love Petras. Petras? I love Petra. I love this one a lot. Hey, what's up, Mythic Ruby? How you doing? Thank you so much for the raid. Welcome, welcome. How's it going? Oh my god, your emotes are adorable. Hello! Thanks for coming on in. Thank you so much.
Please.
I see you're streaming some Three Houses. What's up, Nog? How you doing? Zlaxian. Hope I pronounced your name correctly. Welcome in.
I'm next to Here's Johnny.
R.I.P. Go back to doing the thing. Oh, shit, hold up. Ah! There we go. Oh, I know, dog. Thanks for the gifted... What?
After I said, I'm next to Here's Johnny.
Thanks for gifting 3 months? Thanks for gifting 3 months to them? Wow. Oh, dog! Oh my goodness. Thank you for the gifted sub of 3 months to Nog. Wow, well there you go. You got emotes for 3 months. Thank you so much, O-Dog. Mwah. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I know you were a friend of Nog and Ray Ray, and you were also streaming Three Houses, so Ray. Well, thanks so much for coming in. I really appreciate it. So, I love Three Houses. I'm a big Fire Emblem fan. I've now officially played through all of the routes, because today we beat the, we finished the Golden Deer playthrough. And actually, what we're doing now is we're very much into spoiler territory. We're looking at the S rank kind of supports for every single character that's romanceable. And I don't want to spoil anything for you if you're playing Three Houses and haven't played it before. But yes, that's what we're doing because we finished it up. And thank you so much for coming on in, sending some friends this way. I really do appreciate it. But yeah, that's currently what we're doing. So we were going to talk a little bit about some of the lore for just the Golden Deer route that we've done. We also are going to talk about some of the lore overall in the game before we call it a night. So if you don't want any spoilers, I do. I think you might want to be a little careful and steer a little clear. But if you don't mind, or you've already played it yourself, you're more than welcome to join in the conversation about it. Yeah, no worries at all. Thank you for the raid. It's been a lot of fun so far. Appreciate it. I hope you're enjoying your playthrough, and I would love to hear about it though sometime. I would really love to hear which route you're doing, how that was going, and how just how you're enjoying it, because I love this game and I hope you are too. So anyway, that's what I was gonna say. Here's Petra. I have S rank Petra. I love Petra.
You are the most precious thing in the world to me. You enchant and fascinate me, and each day
she's such a sweet character.
Did I give you a surprise? I have been practicing those words with great diligence. I am so happy. You have my...
I love Petra. I love Petra. Shamir.
Attracted to you. So, I convinced myself that I was just pining for the past.
No worries, O-Dog. Sleep well, man. Thank you again. You really didn't have to do that. Thanks for those gifted subs, though.
Anyway, it's your turn to talk. Tell me about your past.
I don't really have much of a past.
You're lucky I love you. Otherwise, I wouldn't let you get away with an answer like that.
It's kind of a curious one there. Edelgard! Okay, well, we're not going to do any spoilers for the route, but I don't think this will spoil anything.
You my partner and equal now. The solitary reign of Edelgard has come to an end. From now on, we walk this path together. With time and care,
I don't think this is a spoiler.
The darkness shrouding this world will be lifted. You and I will become the light that shines over Fodlan, just as you have shined upon my life.
There's Shark's favorite. Rhea!
As I soared through the sky, I am
There is one with Rhea.
overcome with joy.
For those who didn't
I
know.
never thought I would know a day so blissful as this. That we found each other. Perhaps that means my mother is looking after us, guiding us. As the new leader of Fodlan, if you wish for this time of peace to be everlasting, well then, I will happily dedicate my life to supporting your reign. No matter what obstacles we should encounter, I believe that our bond, no, rather our love, I believe that our love can overcome all. Together, we can achieve anything.
Why don't we do Hilda next?
With our love, we will make Fodlan's future as bright as the stars in the sky.
Here's
Want to
Hilda.
support you for the rest of our lives? I'll go ahead and do that. And I'll do the best I can. As for you, you had better keep taking care of me too.
I don't think I've actually S-ranked Hilda before. I don't know why I haven't. 'Cause I love her character.
Well then, now that all of that is settled, I happily accept. Thank you for watching over me and believing in me. Let's keep doing that for each other for the rest of our lives.
And then the last one. It's actually Sothis. Pit fans of that photo? Oh my god. Scythe. This one, I don't know I don't know what to think about this one.
Love you. And I can feel the warmth of love from you as well.
I don't know. Self-love is important.
You can no longer hide a thing from me. The day you die, I'll follow you. We shall journey as one until the end of time. I never tire of being around you.
I guess it is sort of self-love.
Since we could not trade words for far too long, I have much that I wish to say to you.
And there you go. That's it. Those are the female confessions. Here are the male
Professor,
ones.
I've been waiting for you a while.
Ugh, no timestamps in your video? Come on.
I wanted to find out what this new way of life is all about. We fought hard for today, and I'm beyond happy just to be alive. And now, I'm engaged to the perfect woman. Strike that. You know what? My happiness isn't
Yeah,
what I care about
interesting,
today.
right?
I'm going to spend the rest of our lives together, trying to make you happy. I promise.
Attack hug. Fucking Gilbert? I have never.
Yes, my liege.
My liege?
I hereby swear my allegiance to you. Unwavering.
You can choose
forevermore.
Gilbert?
On my honor as a knight, I will shield you from all troubles. I swear from this day forth to protect your life and your smile.
I also, side note, I did not know his hair was that fucking long. I guess I never even thought about the fact that he's got a ponytail back there. Look at how long Gilbert's hair is. Wow, I did not realize his hair was that long. Yeah, and exclusive to Blue Lions, of course. Here's to do.
I know that you cannot leave the monastery for long due to your position, but I am excited also to
Aw.
show you the flowers as they are meant to be seen in my homeland, and to be by your side in all the days to come. Yes, it is a fine night indeed.
I like to do. Eloise! Oh god, did he just big brother her during this?
You could have let that one slide. At any rate,
Let's keep marching forward together. For Fodlan. For the captain.
Big Brother zoned.
Of course you can count on me. As long as I live.
Oh, he's... Wait a second. Hold up. Maybe these aren't like romance ones. Maybe these are platonic, because doesn't Alois have a family? Like isn't he married? So maybe this just is Big Brother and support. Okay, I think that's just Big Bro... Wait, but what about the ring? Hold up. Do you give him the ring?
Captain Gerald, listen up. I'll ensure...
Is that what he's doing? Is he just saying he's gonna be our wingman? I guess that's it. We don't actually use the ring. We're just like, hey, help a dude out. All right, we're not gonna see the Spory Dimitri stuff, but here's this picture.
These hands that have saved me countless times. Thank you, my beloved. Your kind, warm hands.
I'll be your ring man.
May they cling to my own forevermore.
I love Dimitri. Ash.
Looking forward to our future. I know I have my shortcomings, but I promise you, I'll do everything I can to make you happy.
It does kind of work for him, Common. It's true.
Finally, you came.
This one is Dom's favorite.
What? You have something to complain about?
This one. This one. Right there. That is her favorite. Right there. Look at the look in her eye.
Oh. Okay then.
Good luck, Drew.
Better start planning for the future. My future. With you.
Oh my god. It's fucking hilarious. Sedith.
You must be exhausted. Cannot conceive of a world without you in it. If you feel the same, will you do me the honor of joining me?
Chris. Oh my god, I'm just practicing that shit.
Then allow me to renew my pledge. From this day forward, I will always be at your side. Through good or ill fortune. Through the greatest of joys and the worst of woes. No matter how daunting the task, I will be there.
Man's head is huge. Oh, Cyril.
Since the first day you showed up, I always did like you. Think I can get a good night's sleep now, knowing I'll still be here tomorrow. I'm gonna head to bed. Sleep tight. Love ya. See you in the morning.
God, I don't. I've never cared about Cyril. I'm sorry. I just... Anyway, let's keep going.
Strong beast. I gotta have a strong mind, too.
Oh, look. Oh, he lifts her up.
I'll work as hard as I can. As hard as anyone. I'll keep training to make sure you can count on me. And I'll love you forever and ever. And ever.
Dude, I love Raphael so much. He's such a freaking sweetie. Alright, Lorenz.
Will you do me this great honor? You will? You do?
Who is Cyril? Someone I never
Yes,
fucking
of
use.
course
Hello,
this should
Lorenz.
Not even if you scoured all Fodlan could you find a partner more worthy of you. Or my name isn't Lawrence Hellman Gloucester.
God, do you really end this by saying your full name? And then laughing?
In any case, I swear to do my utmost.
Now,
to
Barley,
make
give me the
you
invisible
happy.
cat that he pets.
And together, we will make
Oh
this
my
world
God.
a better place.
Ugh. Next. Hanneman.
Thorough study. And in return, perhaps you would care to learn all there is to know about me.
Hi, Kermit.
I've never been the subject of someone else's research.
Wait, he doesn't have his facial hair in this picture. Well, he has his mustache. Where's his little goatee? They didn't draw that in. Look at that. Who romances Hanneman? Nobody. Sorry, Hanneman. He's just trying to study us. He just wants to study us.
But I am open to the prospect. I can think of no one more suitable for the task than the woman I love. The future. I mean our future.
Is that what
It
the kids
offers
call it
quite a
these
lot to look
days?
forward to.
He
I
also
can't
wants
wait
to get
see the
studied.
results of this new undertaking.
And he does. Wow. Ignatz! I'll be looking
Then
cute
I
that angle.
promise to
True.
do whatever it takes to be a respectable man, worthy of your partnership. With my paintings, I will bring the world happiness. The same happiness that I feel when I look at you, my beloved goddess.
Oh.
Sorry, was that too much?
Jesus
Maybe I should
Christ.
just leave it at this.
My beloved goddess.
With all of my soul.
Wow, he really just went all out. My beloved goddess. Damn, Ignatz. And Ferdy, the one we just saw.
That is better. We are as close as
I like this one. This is the one we just got.
can be. From now on, we will lean on each other. Thank you, my love.
There's the Ferdy one. Linhart. Oh my fucking god.
Hero of Fodlan, after all. Besides, naps are the entire point of retirement.
God, really?
It may be some time until we can nap beneath a tree, peaceful sunlight filtering through the branches. But when that day comes, to have you there lying by my side, paradise. And we will have made it so.
So we've got this suggestive Linhart pose laying down by himself because as he is the person who wants to always take a nap. So he just wants to take a nap with us forever. Great. Caspar. Becomes a body
I'm the
pillow.
one who should be thanking you, putting up with me and all. Whew, okay. I gotta let all these emotions out. I know. You should shout.
I like naps. Me too, Sophia.
Ready?
They're gonna shout together?
I love you forever!
Ah! Oh my god. What a fucking goof. I love you forever!
Oh, come on. You didn't do it.
Please send Dom a clip of that. Absolutely. Absolutely.
Sorry for calling you out here like this.
Claude!
I wanted to talk.
Actually, I'm gonna watch this whole one, okay? Because I've not seen the Claude one. I actually want to watch this because I'm really curious about how this one would go. Alright, so we're gonna watch this whole one.
Just the two of us. First of all, I wanted to say thank you for all your hard work. It seems like our long struggle may finally be coming to an end. The way forward will certainly be rough. Right now, Fodlan is like a newborn, frail and easily upset. If we don't create a new ruling system soon, the Empire and Kingdom will descend into chaos. The coronation ceremony is the first step. Only then will Fodlan truly be a single, united...
You could probably
land.
rock an eye patch.
I'm sorry that I won't be by your side at such an important event, but I'm certain you'll do great.
I must return to my homeland. As for ruling this new unified land, well, I'll leave that to you. The Fodlan blood that flows in my veins. I've made use of it as best I could. Now I've got to use my other bloodline to change my homeland for the better. I have royal connections there too, insignificant as they may be. It's time for me to struggle all over again and see what good I can do. If I don't change things in both Fodlan and the lands beyond, I'll never set eyes on the kind of world I've dreamed of creating. You're the successor Rhea appointed, aren't you? And now
Conj
you're
wants to make
also
a
the
team
hero
of
who
Cyclops.
saved
True.
Fodlan. All those weak people who have nothing to cling to but their goddess, they'll rely on you just like they used to rely on Rhea. You'll be a leader all who are struggling to survive in war-torn lands can look up to. And I want a ruler who can lay down a new set of values for the people. Values that don't exclude anyone for being different. I know it's a lot to ask, but you're the only one who can do it. I have something else to ask. Please, I hope you'll accept this. When I first saw you wield the sword of the Creator, I wanted to use your power to my advantage. I wanted to use you to make my dream of a new world come true. But before long, I realized what I really wanted was to see that new world with you by my side. I still feel that way, you know? I always will. That's why I have to leave. But nothing will stop me from coming back. There's no way I'm gonna let you go. You know that, don't you? Thank you for everything. I'll be back before you know it. We'll only be apart for a short while. And now, I'm off to cross Fodlan's throat. I love you. With everything I am. And the next time we see each other, it will be at the dawn of a whole new world. A peaceful, happy world.
I like that one a lot. I'm not surprised that he leaves. Doesn't even attack Hugger SMH. Let's not forget that Claudius decided not to become King of Elmira for Lysithea, but not for Byleth. Oh my god, yeah, because that's the one that we got. Yeah, I don't know. Yeah, I like that one a lot. I like that one a lot. Also, why do I have blue hair? Oh! Shit. Well, never mind. I'm not going to acknowledge it. Let's just keep going.
I once thought killing you would be a great challenge, but
okay,
the real difficulty was declaring my love.
That's it? That's all he fucking says there? I once thought killing you would be a great challenge, but... Oh, thank you for doing me this honor. But I missed it. Whatever. Wow, that's quite the line. Killing you is easier than saying I love you. Weird flex. Thanks, Hubert. Well, there you have it. All right, well, I wanted to do that, so I'm glad we did that. So there we go. That was one thing I wanted to do. Okay. I want to talk about some other spoiler things before we go to bed tonight. I want to talk about some other spoiler things. So, we have done the Golden Deer route. But now I want to talk about all of the other routes in terms of my favorites, why I like them, and, you know, maybe things that I'm not a huge fan of in the other routes. So if you don't want any spoilers for Black Eagles or Blue Lions things, this is probably the time to steer clear, because we're going to talk about all of them. So here's your formal warning. We're going to talk about all of it. Anything is fair game from this game. And I don't remember all of the lore. I don't remember all of the details from the other routes. But I think now is the time to talk about them. So if you don't want any spoilers on any of the other routes, there's your warning. There's your warning. Okay, so I said I liked Golden Deer a lot because, you know, I I liked Claude a lot. I also like sort of the way the world looks at the end of it. I love the goal of trying to pull together those outside of Fodlan as well. I think Claude is a really good, leader in that respect, and I like having him be the house that wins, so to speak, in the end. Even though I hated the way things went for Dimitri, and of course, I didn't want to see Edelgard die because I feel very strongly that Claude and Edelgard could have coexisted with a very similar world. One of the things that Claude constantly did was, questioned all of the mystery. They questioned Claude really questioned what was going on with Rhea and the church constantly. And you would think that one outcome would be, hey, you could just join Edelgard, fuck the church, because of, bullshit things that the church does, and then start a new world without them. I could conceive Claude being down for that, and that being the route that he ends up going. But then obviously, by default, Golden Deer is more like Silver Snow in the respect of you're siding with the church because Claude is siding with the church and not with Byleth. It'd be interesting, and I was talking with Link King actually about this. I was talking with Link about what if Golden Deer could deviate like Black Eagles could deviate between Black Eagles and Silver Snow. So because, of course, in Black Eagles, when there's this big reveal of Edelgard being the Flame Emperor, you get to choose, depending on if you did a couple things previously, hey, I'm going to defend Edelgard and be with her and help her, or I have to kill Edelgard. And then you sort of become houseless in some respect because your route now is called Silver Snow, where it's basically you, your students, and the church. Claude's off doing his own thing, Dimitri's off doing his own thing, and Edelgard is off doing her own thing. But you end up joining with the church in that situation. That's my least favorite route, personally. I don't like Silver Snow very much at all. I don't like that one very much. Black Eagles I like a lot, but just as Storm said, one of the big problems is it doesn't get rid of the problem. And that is true, because in Black Eagles, there is this problem of those who slither in the dark. Hubert tells you all about it. Hubert tells you, about. Let's pull up Ferdy's, because this will be a nice picture for this conversation here. We'll pull up Ferdy's. We'll just keep that one up here. Anyway, so. It's you're very aware of the fact that that those who slither in the dark is a problem when you're playing as the Black Eagles. You obviously have been working with them a little bit. Edelgard worked with them towards her ends of trying to control Fodlan, but there's no map to go in and try to take him down. That Shambhala map that we saw, that map exists in Blue Lions, but it doesn't exist for Black Eagles. Black Eagles is the shortest route. Hold on a sec. FE3 houses, chapters. There are only 18 chapters in the Crimson Flower, in the Black Eagles route. Which I hate that. I hate that there's only 18. Because there's 22 for both of these. Because at the end of Crimson Flower is the map where it's Rhea. It's Rhea as the Immaculate One, and you basically slay her, and that's the ending. So that's essentially how it works. But then, of course, having united Fodlan, the Black Eagle Strike Force returned to Girakmok Monastery, and Edelgard begins her campaign to stop Arundel and those who slither in the dark. Why didn't we get an actual chapter of it? It's not like the last chapters of Golden Deer and Blue Lions were DLC that got added in. They could have very easily added in chapters to take down those who slither in the dark, but they didn't for some reason, and I don't know why. I don't understand why they didn't. It just makes zero sense to me. I don't understand. So that's one downside to the Crimson Flower route. I hate how short it is, and that it doesn't fully address the problem. Doesn't the I thought this route ended with Oh, this one ends with Edelgard? I thought we went there. Did we not go to Shambhala? Oh, I must be making shit up. Do we really not go to Shambhala with this? With Dimitri? Oh my god, we don't? I thought we did. Was that Silver Snow? It's only Verdant Wind? Really? I recognize that map, though. Huh. Curious. Do you think there will be another Fire Emblem game like Three Houses? I hope so. I hope so. By the way, is it Kroyo? How do you pronounce your name? Nice to see you. Yeah, I hope there will be another one like it, because I think this one works really well, and I think it sold pretty well. So I hope there is. So really, it's only Verdant Wind where you get to see, where you get to actually stop them. I thought it was in other routes too, but I'm clearly mistaken. Because yeah, because in the end of Crimson Flower, you're defeating Rhea, and right before that, you're defeating Dimitri. And Dudu, actually. Crollo, cool, got you. But anyway, so one of the things that makes me sad about, Black Eagles, of course, is the death of Dimitri. But it feels like it's a much better written death than in Verdant Wind. Because like Edelgard and Dimitri have a lot of history with each other, and of course, either is sort of sad in some respect when the other dies. Dudu's situation is sad because he'll transform himself into a beast to keep Dimitri alive if you take too long on the map, which is sad. He's basically turned volunteers into demonic beasts. Which he did not tell Dimitri about. It's pretty sad. What's up, Scribbles? And thanks for the follow, Crollo. Thank you so much. Speaking of Dimitri, you don't think he's dead? What? You don't think Dimitri's dead? And then yeah, in Crimson Flower, yes, like I said, you take down Dimitri, you take down Rhea, and then you also have a map where actually Claude can live. So Claude can live in this one. You can actually choose. You can choose to kill Claude if you'd like, or you can keep Claude alive, and he leaves Fodlan, basically. And does his thing. That's something I like about Crimson Flower. You're told Dimitri dies the same way in Silver Snow, but then he shows up and talks to you before disappearing forever. Wait, what? I hope there's like a Three Houses too. This map is kind of sad. End of Silver Snow, Rhea kind of goes crazy, turns into a dragon. You have to defeat her again. Oh no, yeah, you do fight you do in Silver Snow. I thought I saw this. Yes, Silver Snow, you do go to Shambhala. Yes, okay, you do in Silver Snow. There we go. I swore I saw that map before. I knew that I did. Yeah, so, okay, so Silver Snow is the other one. Because you defeat Edelgard, you stop her, kind of like Verdant Wind. Honestly, this is sort of similar to Verdant Wind. Yeah, you do not fight Nemesis, though. That I had never seen. So when we fought Nemesis, and when we got that reveal yesterday, I was shocked. Because I had never seen that before. So that was really interesting to have it go that way. Now we haven't talked as much about Blue Lions yet. You do actually have a map where you fight Claude, or no, or I'm sorry, you beat Arendelle, but you have to protect Claude. That's what it is. That's this one. That's right. That's how that one goes. And I'm pretty sure Claude just dips and leaves Fodlan. What do you consider the most likely to be canon route? Yeah, I was thinking about this. What route do I think is canon? It's so hard to say because when the game starts, you choose your house very quickly. And I really don't know if there's a correct choice on which house Byleth would choose. I will say, I don't know. I really don't know. Part of why I like this game and why I like the different choices is because the different choices seem viable. I can see Byleth going the way of Edelgard if it's like, damn, the church is kind of fucked up. They created, you know, Rhea created me in a fucked up situation that ended up killing my mother. You know, the way that the church is running this land, you know, the whole noble peasant system, fuck outsiders, you know, fuck anyone who questions the church. Like, I could see her, you know, not liking that and choosing Edelgard. But I could also see, too, you know, sticking with the church. I don't know. I don't know which is canon. Does anyone else have any feelings on which one they think is canon? Because I truly don't know which one I think is canon. None of them are canon. What was this chapter? Oh, right, Hubert. Yeah. They originally intended to have one, but then decided not to do it so it wouldn't end up like Fates. All of them in some weird multiverse BS handwave? Yeah, perfect. There we go. Yeah, the finale of this one is defeating Edelgard. The thing I don't like about the end of Blue Lions, though, is I don't like that Edelgard becomes Hegemon Edelgard. So, because Edelgard at this point, so this is the same map that we saw, that we just did, you know, last weekend. It's the same map. The thing that I don't like about it is, in this map, Edelgard will unleash the power of Cress, turning her into a monster. Dimitri gives her the chance to submit peacefully, but she throws the dagger Dimitri returned to her, and then he kills Edelgard. Okay, Alois and Gilbert is just eternal bond of friendship. Okay. What's Byleth's canon gender? I don't know. I don't think there is one, frankly. Games where like these generally don't pick a canon route from my experience. So many franchises with these kinds of splits. If I had to take a guess, they intended Nemesis to be part of the true route, but then after scrapping the idea, they put in Claude because he doesn't really have an antagonist. I think that's a really good guess, actually, Storm. Part of me wanted to say Verdant win because you have the Nemesis situation that happened. You have a lot of explanation and world building, and it makes me feel like, oh yeah, that's the one where you get a lot of the answers. You stop the big problem with those who slither in the dark, and you also stop this Nemesis thing too, which isn't in any of the routes. So I don't know. I could see the argument for Golden Deer being canon. I could see that being canon. How do things with Rhea end in Blue Lions? I don't actually remember. Because I know there's not a map in Blue Lions where you fight the triumphant one or the immaculate one. I don't think you fight her at all in that. You don't in Blue Lions or in Golden Deer. You see her become the immaculate one to protect Byleth, but you don't fight her. You fight her in Silverstone. You fight her in Black Eagles. You'd say Golden Deer is the most conclusive of the endings? I agree. She's broken. Is she really common? I think I saw that. Yeah, she was gonna be in that. Lady to See. Is this the Cordelia one? Oh, it's this. Yeah, Cornelia. And then Rodrigue, which is kind of sad. Felix's father. Yeah, I remember that one. Yeah. What do y'all think of Black Eagles? What do you think of the way that Black Eagles paints these characters? Hi, Coffee Shan, how you doing? Well, let me say, chatting about FE3H major spoilers. We did. We finished the run. We're done. Any beagles in chat? Hi, Obsters. We're talking major spoilers right now. We're talking major spoilers. You never finish it? That's understandable. That's understandable. Mr. Obsty, how was the rest of your stream? I hope it was lovely. I hope it was great. I think I saw you were playing some Sunshine. I think I saw that's what you were doing. You finished Blue Lions and Golden Deer. You like Golden Deer the most? I can understand liking Golden Deer more than Blue Lions. I like Dimitri a lot. I think Edelgard's goal is stupid, and then she doesn't even go through with it because Byleth exists. Hi, friends. What about the Rainbow Obsties route? I would play the Rainbow Obsties route. I want to be in Rainbow Obsties' house. I like the Golden Deer run a lot. The Lions do have a different story ending, so that surprised me. You need to play the Eagle still. He wants to kill all the people with dragon's blood. Yeah, she definitely is very she wants to go for it. By the way, I wanted to pull this up because you don't see any of this shit in Golden Deer. Edelgard and Dimitri were childhood friends. And she also went through some shit being experimented on to get the Crest of Flames in her, which is why her hair is white. Similarly to why Lysithia's hair is white. Oh, that's right. Rhea ends up in Ferdiad. Do you think the idea of an anime of Three Houses? I would love to see something like that. Absolutely. Absolutely, I'd like to see that. The brief time skip feels like you aren't even part of the story sometimes. Yeah, it does feel a little weird. It's like you're just kind of doing your own thing. That is something I think Golden Deer gets better as the playthrough goes on. Academy Golden Deer just feels kind of a little bit weird. It's like, yeah, you're kind of the third wheel. You're sort of the other group out there. Like, sure, you do important shit during the war, obviously. But I think Academy Phase Golden Deer, I mean, like, they're all pretty similar in terms of the missions you do. It just feels like, yeah, it almost feels like you're not really the main pieces of the story, so to speak. Also, something that is interesting, when Rhea dies, the creststone inside Byleth disappears and she collapses and it looks like she dies, but her heart starts beating and her hair goes back to being blue. I like Black Eagle's run because I understand Edelgard being guided by trauma and her means to achieve her goal evolving as the story progresses. Yeah, I feel that too, actually. You get the posh kids in blue, the enemy camp in red, and then the outcasts in yellow. Yep. Common, I feel I feel the exact same thing. You think Sothis just did it to keep Byleth safe? You think so? Oh, interesting. Yeah, Black Eagles first. Don't agree with the methods, even though if you don't like the church, definitely feel like alliances could be made if they communicated. I agree. I don't think Edelgard and the church could coexist, but I think Edelgard and Claude could coexist. I don't even know if Edelgard and Dimitri could coexist, though. I really think an ending I would like a lot. Yeah, I spared Claude in mine, too. An ending I would like a lot is if Claude and Edelgard worked together towards reforming Fodlan. That would be an ending I would that would be a path I would like. That's how I feel about it. All right, is there anything else that y'all want to talk about regarding, Three Houses stuff? Is there anything else that that you're thinking of that we could talk about? Because you know, for me, I probably should get some sleep soon. But if there's anything else you want to talk about, oh, there was a video of the entire history of hold on, the entire FE3 houses timeline story. What was the video called? This is called 3 Houses Lore Explained in 6 minutes. Do y'all want to watch that, or is that maybe not necessary? Could be kind of fun, though. I think that'd be a great partnership sprint. In the epilogue, you see that Sothis is still definitely there, and since they were trying to get rid of people's Dragon's Blood, I think literally Sothis is trying to hide the fact that you still have it. Interesting. That's fair, Common. Let's watch this video. I love that drawing, too.
The continent of Fodlan is a land governed by no gods, where everyone is free to live their lives in whichever way they choose.
In case anyone doesn't have the story
sucks.
here.
What's that? Up in the sky? It's a god. She just arrived. Her name is Sothis. Although, she's more like an alien, but she does tons of godly stuff like help grow crops and reproduce asexually. Which, she does. A lot.
She does.
Created a whole race of people called the Nabateans. The Nabateans are special. They have green hair, and their hearts are made of magical stones that let them transform between human and dragon. They also have special blood, which is also green, and contains crests that are passed down through bloodlines and grant a variety of special powers. For a while, the Nabateans coexisted with the locals, called the Agarthans, and even shared some of their knowledge, which they used to create a bunch of cool inventions like electricity and nukes. Eventually, they became so powerful that they waged war against the goddess herself, and were wiped out in retaliation. The war caused so much damage
That's
to
true,
the
Dimitri
Earth
doesn't
that
lose his
Sothis
eye,
had to
that's
use
right,
the last of
Storm.
her power to
Forgot
heal the
about that.
planet, and fell into a deep sleep. The Nabateans built a holy tomb for her, and a city surrounding it called Xanadu, where the majority of Nabateans came to live. The Agarthans who survived became known as those who slither in the dark, as they
Hold
went
up, real quick. Oh yeah, right, Gate Snipe? It's only 6 minutes long, so I figured that was fine. Dimitri doesn't lose his eye? Is that right? In Crimson Flower? Hold up, let me back up real quick.
Electricity and nukes. Eventually, they became so powerful that they waged war against the goddess herself, and were wiped out in retaliation. The war caused so much damage to the Earth that Sothis had to use the last of her power to heal the planet, and fell into a deep sleep. The Nabateans built a holy tomb for her, and a city surrounding it called Xanadu, where the majority of Nabateans came to live. The Agarthans who survived became known as those who slither in the dark, as they went into hiding underground and planned their revenge against Sothis. They convinced the leader of a group of bandits called Nemesis to sneak into the holy tomb and snatch the goddess's body. Using her bones, they made the Sword of the Creator. Using her heart,
very
they made
fucked
the
up, by
Crest
the
of
way.
Sothis. And consuming her blood, Nemesis gained the Crest of Flames. The combination of all three fully unlocks the power of the sword and makes it super powerful. Like, powerful enough to slaughter the entire Nabatean race. Which is what he did. And using their bodies, he created more weapons and more crests that
also fucked up.
He passed down to his 11 strongest allies, called the 11 Elite.
And so you see all these names. These are where the crests came from. So the 11 weapons were given to the 11 Elite. Maurice is a bit of a weird case because Maurice kind of does their own thing. But then the crests that these people have from consuming, when I was thinking more screwed up, go for it. Yeah, so the blood that they consumed from that race of people is what can then be passed down the crests. It's implied they drank the blood. Yeah, exactly. You were gonna say what I was just about to say, right, Storm? Exactly. They made the weapons from the bones of the corpses of them, and they drank their blood to get their crests, basically. Super fucked up. So, like, you know, Nemesis was using, like, the spine of Sothis and her heart in the weapon, drank her blood in order to have the Crest of Flames, which we eventually get the Crest of Flames. But it's because we recovered the heart from... Well, Rhea recovered the heart, which we'll get into later. But yeah, so all these other crests came from these people who drank blood from those particular, dragon, descendants of Sothis, alien dragon people. Anyways, keep going.
But one of them turned into a scary monster, so now they're just called the 10 Elite.
That's
the only
Maurice.
survivor of the massacre was a Nabatean named Saros, who was pretty upset by the whole thing and wanted revenge. She traveled the lands and allied herself with 4 other Nabateans who came to be
So these are also the Nabateans. So these 4 are alive, and you'll recognize these later.
As the Four Saints, and even persuaded one of Nemesis' allies to betray him by gifting him her crest through her blood, and working together to found the Adrestian Empire, which marks year 1 on the calendar. The combined forces of Seiros, the Adrestian Empire, and the Four Saints fought against Nemesis and the 10 Elite in a war over Fodlan, and Nemesis was eventually slain by Seiros at the Tailtean Plains, which is the opening movie that you've probably seen 100 times if you played all the routes. After the war, the 10 Elite were systematically hunted down and killed. However, their descendants were offered high positions in the Empire because crests are still pretty OP. And
yes, so that's another important thing too. So you might be thinking, well, these crests seem pretty fucked up. Why are we cool with them? And it's because they have a lot of power. So that blood, those crests passed down through blood, which came from those children of Sothis, they're basically OP. So they killed the people who made weapons out of bones and drank blood, but their descendants went into became powerful.
And you need them to wield the hero's relics, which are also pretty OP. This begins a long-standing tradition of crest bearers being in a position of nobility, with non-crest bearers being looked down upon. Soon after, Seiros founded Garrick Mach Monastery at the center of Fodlan to help spread the teachings of the goddess, and in doing so, also rewrote history to make it seem like crests and heroes relics were actually gifts from the goddess, and that she was—
Yes, that's the other thing too. So this is a decision that I'm curious to hear your thoughts on. So basically, one of the things Rhea did is she rewrote history to give crests and heroes relics a completely different a totally different notion to them.
She was totally alive and not like a sword. She also adopted a fake name along with the other saints to hide the fact that the church was being run by a bunch of immortal lizard people.
Including Sedith and Flame.
700 years later. Hey, why don't we rebel from the Empire? Said Lug, one of the descendants of the 10 Elite.
Hell
Why?
yeah, Ganny.
Said
Hi,
Siphon,
Ganny.
also a descendant of the 10 Elite. I don't know, might as well. Sounds like a great idea, said Pan, who is not a descendant of the 10 Elite, but had a bunch of cool weapons from the Mole people, so it all worked out. Hey, I want to be annexed too, said the nobles of Leicester. Sure, why not? I can help you with that. Wait, no. Too late. And so Leicester joined the Holy Kingdom of Fargus. And then the king died, and his sons divided the kingdom into 3 parts. And then his sons died, and the nobles of Leicester were like, actually, I think we're gonna go do our own thing. And so they rebelled.
I don't remember
won.
this.
It became the Leicester Alliance. Finally, there was peace.
I don't remember this part.
But not for long because the Almirans are invading. Fight us, you cowards, they said for no particular reason. So the 3 powers pulled their resources and constructed Fodlan's Locket, an impenetrable fortress that really—
Fodlan's throat, that's where Fodlan's Locket is, I guess?
Isn't that impenetrable. But eventually the Almirans got bored and gave up anyway, so it worked out. To protect Fodlan from future invasions, the Officers Academy was founded at Garrick Mach Monastery, with the goal of instructing youth from all walks of life into becoming proper soldiers and leaders. In the background, Seiros attempted to resurrect the goddess by implanting Sothis' heart.
What the hell is this plot, Drew? Is this a Xeno thing? Did you drag me from Fire Emblem to the Xenoverse? It's the blood weapons for people, I guess. Makes sense she wanted to take it back. Yeah, to not let that history, be to not let that history stay alive, so to speak, to take it back and be like, yeah, these are our crests and our weapons and yada yada, rather than, hey, these things are coming from the fucked up things that the people who killed my people, anyway.
Heart into artificial life created from her own blood, but all the test subjects failed. On an escort mission, a hired mercenary named Gerald took a mortal blow for Seiros and was gifted some of her blood to survive. Afterwards, he's taken to the monastery and meets a woman named Citri, a frail nun who had Sothis' heart resting in her body. The two fell in love and had a child named Byleth, but the baby was born lacking a heartbeat. Seiros took Sothis' heart out from Citri and implanted it into Byleth.
Yes, so that part we knew, right? Because she put the heart of Sothis into us,
saving the child's life in exchange for hers.
But
While
killed
the child
mom.
lived, they lacked any signs of emotions, never once crying. In truth, the combination of Seiros' blood inside Geralt and the crest of Sothis inside Citri created the perfect recipe for—
So yes, so she had the blood from Seiros and the Crest of Flames because of the Heart of Sothis.
Surviving the goddess, who now hangs out on a chair inside Byleth's head. Geralt suspected that Saros had something to do with his child's peculiar state, and left the monastery to go raise Byleth as a mercenary.
By the way, I love this. I love this sketch here. Byleth has 2 hearts. Byleth did not have a heartbeat. Byleth had the Heart of Sothis, which didn't have a heartbeat, I guess. I don't technically know. I think that's my understanding. Oh, this is becoming Kingdom Hearts. The Heartless,
To go
no!
raise Byleth as a mercenary. Meanwhile, a coup takes place in the Adrestian Empire, where the 6 noble house leaders strip the current emperor of most of his power. His children were taken away to undergo torturous crest experiments by those who slither in the dark.
Yes, so this is where Lysithea comes into play, and where Edelgard comes into play.
In order to breed the ultimate ruler that they may one day manipulate. The only survivor is a child named Edelgard, who now bore the Crest of Flames at the cost of her life being greatly shortened and her hair turned to white.
Which, so Edelgard was experimented on by those who slither in the dark, had the Crest of Flames, shorter lifespan, white hair. Lysithea, experimented on by those who slither in the dark, but for her, it was to put 2 crests inside of her. But she also, white hair, shorter lifespan, but 2 crests.
As a result, she now holds an intense hatred for crests, and wants to take over Fodlan to dismantle the current nobility system, and create a society based on merit rather than birthright. In the far-off country of Duscur, a group of Fargus nobles, including the king and his family, are on a diplomatic mission when they're suddenly attacked by the locals. Which is exactly what they want you to think. They meaning those who slither in the dark. Big Titty Edition. As the sole survivor, a young Prince Dimitri is the only one who knows the truth, and vows to take revenge. In the land of Almighty.
I love the way they told that, by the way. Wait, hold up. I think I'm forgetting this detail. If you're curious about Lysithea and Hammond's support, I am kind of curious about it. Big titty version? Yeah. Was that supposed to be fucking Cornelia? Hold up a sec. Hold up a sec. Yeah, that's right. That's... Yeah. Yeah, that's right. That's basically how it went. It's revealed in their Ace report that he knows she has a shortened lifespan and is studying them to hope to remove the crest for her. Oh, interesting. Yeah, so Dimitri knows that it was those who slither in the dark that essentially did the assassination. And it was not the people of Duscur, who, which, Dedue is one of the people of Duscur. Yeah. So anyway, then people hated people from Duscur. Anyway, let's keep going. Oh, he doesn't know it's those who slither from the dark? He just knows it wasn't the people of he just knows it wasn't the people of Duscur, right?
Suddenly attacked by the locals, which is exactly what they want you to think. They meaning those who slither in the dark. Big Titty Edition. As the sole survivor, a young Prince Dimitri is the only one who knows the truth, and vows to take revenge. In the land of Almyra, a lesser noblewoman meets and falls in love with the king, birthing a child named Claude. Due to his Fodlan heritage, Claude faced intense discrimination by the Almyrans, and made a vow to end racism by uniting Fodlan and Almyra. Years later, the 3 enroll at the Officers Academy and get sent on a training mission close by to where Geralt and Byleth are staying, with the latter having frequently confusing dreams about a little girl inside of their head. The end. Or I guess, the beginning. Subscribe for more.
There you go. That sets it up. So for anyone who doesn't know, there you go. There's the start of it. So yeah. Pretty cool, isn't it? I like the
continent of Fodlan is.
I like the lore of this game a lot. I think it's really interesting, and I think it's interesting to see the different perspectives. One of the reasons why I love it so much is just as I was saying before, I think each route has really interesting things to go into and interesting motives to learn about for why each person does the thing they do. Oh, I didn't teach the lesson. Yeah, he said nukes, and I was like, is this real lore or is this a meme? It was pretty, I mean, it was you know, silly, but it was pretty real lore. It was a good video. Let me just, boop. That was a good video. I liked it. Ria is one of my favorite games ever, and I honestly know about 5% of this. Dimitri, I will get revenge on those who kill my family. Edelgard, I will get revenge on those who kill my family. Claude, hey, I'm gonna end racism. Want to come with? There you go. So in Smash, we are literally wiping her corpse around like a maniac. You know, in Smash 2, you get to use all those relics because her kit uses the the axe, the bow, the lance, and the sword. So you're whipping around 4 Children of the Goddess people's bones. I'm out for the night. I'm not far behind you, Lucian. Take care. Have a good one, man. Get some good sleep. I need to go to bed soon, actually, myself. I just wanted to talk about some of this stuff because I didn't know when else we would, to be honest. That's what I thought. I saw the message in the cutscene with Ray attacking, and I was like, wait, is this cross-dimensional magic, or is this guy summoning real space rockets? So yeah, there's some big technological advances that the Agarthian people have, those who slither in the dark. Because basically they attacked the goddess's children, then they got fucking annihilated. Their survivors went down below. And then, yeah, they got Nemesis to steal Sothis' shit. Well, steal her body. They made a weapon out of her bones, took her heart, took her blood, and then, yeah. Then all that shit happened. There are actually nukes into ancient mythology, so no surprise that anime video games included ancient fantasy nukes. Yeah, the ancient fantasy nukes, I think, were, you could understand sort of how they came to be. Anyway, that was pretty cool. I liked that. I liked that. That was interesting. Okay, here's the scoop, y'all. Here is the scoop. I have had a lot of fun. It's been a great time. It really has. But I think I need to get some sleep now. It's 2:20. It's actually later than I was planning on staying up. I didn't know if we were gonna like dick around and watch videos, but after thinking about it yesterday, talking about Three Houses seemed like a nice way to spend the rest of the stream. So I hope that you enjoyed it. I hope that you liked the way that we finished things off tonight. So obviously, for those of you who are really into this game, probably are going to be more interested. What the hell is this? I'm trying to figure out what music to play right now. Anyway, what I was going to say is I hope you enjoyed Three Houses. If you know the story of this game well, I hope you enjoyed talking about it for a little bit. I am always down to talk more about Three Houses. The story, the characters, the things you like, the things you don't like, speculations about what another Fire Emblem game could be. We've talked about what if there was a Fire Emblem game that took place, in Elmira or in Dusker or in Brigid, or kind of incorporated more of those other places that are part of the game, but they're not really fleshed out super amazingly well. So it'd be kind of interesting if there was a Fire Emblem Heroes or a Fire Emblem 2 or Three Houses 2 or whatever. I don't really know how that would work, to be honest, but it could be interesting. While I'm not certain if the future of Fire Emblem will be with this story, with these characters, I do think they're going to keep a lot of the similar things from Three Houses. The whole Persona-esque system, I think is going to stick with Fire Emblem for a while. I think it's a really, really excellent way to package this tactics game. I think there's a lot of depth that comes with it that people really enjoyed with Three Houses. I think people would really enjoy with more Fire Emblem games. Turns it from you know, game with fun tactics and like maybe generic fantasy story, maybe not generic fantasy story, to more depth, getting the chance to dive in to more characters' backstory, more moving pieces. And I just think the story itself is really well written, so I enjoy it quite a lot. But of course, we do need to now say goodbye to Three Houses. I don't know if I will stream Three Houses again. I could see myself doing it if I, you know, really got into just streaming a lot of Fire Emblem and I did like a maddening run. I could see myself doing a maddening run at some point. But now I've done every single route in Three Houses. So it would have to be some kind of like a challenge run, more so than what we just did, for me to bring it back. But I don't think that would be happening anytime soon. But there will be plenty of Fire Emblem, of course, because there are other games I have not played yet, ones I definitely want to get into. But that's gonna happen at another time. So if you don't know what the plan is we're gonna play Final Fantasy VII Remake now on the weekends, now that we have finished Three Houses, this playthrough. Tuesdays and Thursdays, we're still playing Jack. Currently Jack 2, we'll play Jack 3 afterwards. Still having a lot of fun with that. Friday nights, community multiplayer nights, as usual. So that'll be a pretty fun schedule, I think. I'm going to enjoy every single stream. Should be a lot of fun. So I hope you're looking forward to it as well. It's going to be great. It's going to be a good time. But thank you for being here. I'm going to take off. I might go pop a raid over to a friend, or I might just honestly go to bed. I don't know. If anyone has any friends to raid, we could go raid somebody. Otherwise, I'll probably just go to sleep, to be completely honest. But, Mr. Chicken, Gate Snipe, Storm, thank you for being here. Thanks for hanging out with me, and I hope you've had a great Sunday. Noe, and I already said Mr. Chicken, Scythe, thank you as well. Thank you so much for being here, enjoying the end of the game with me. Alley Cat, thank you for the raid. Thanks for hanging out with me. Mythic Ruby as well for raiding earlier. Thank you so much. Also, who else raid earlier? I think actually, I think that's who I wanted to thank for the raid. So thank you so much for coming in. If you were here through a raid or just here through, you know, just normally coming here or through browsing FE Three Houses or whatever, I appreciate you. And I'm so glad you ended up here, and I hope that you enjoyed it. Evan, thank you for being here. You know, VT, we're playing Shadow the Hedgehog right now. I mean, hey, whatever works. Whatever works, man. Whatever works, man. Oh, I'm glad you're enjoying the art. Very nice, Alley Cat. Common, you peace out. Thanks for being here. Have a good one. Have a great start to the week. Thank you so very much. And Gannyways, Mr. Gannyways, Coffee Shan, thank you as well. Sprint, Opsters, Krolo, anyone else who's here hanging out, lurking, doing your thing, I appreciate you for doing so. The name is Kamui Kushi. Kamui Kushi? Let's take a look. Kamui Kushi? Kamui Kushi. Kamui is probably good enough. So they are streaming some Sonic. A literal forest dog VTuber. Hell yeah. Let's check it out. They're a forest doggo stuck in Australia. They stream older video games 5 times a week and read bedtime stories twice a week. That seems pretty cool. Yeah, let's go check them out. That sounds like fun. So they're playing Shadow the Hedgehog. I've never played that, actually. I've only really played... I've only played the older 2D Sonic games. I played 2 and 3. That's pretty much it. When are we getting the Druby VTuber model? Nothing against VTubers. I just, I don't think I would ever have one myself. Unless it was just kind of like a silly thing to do every now and then. I like having cam personally for me, but I think the concept of VTubers are super cool. Cherby VTuber, now that's what we're talking about. The Cherby VTuber may be where it's at. So we're gonna go say hello to Kamui tonight. If you would like to come on along and say hello. I have not met them before, of course, but if they're a friend of our friend Mr. Chicken, I'm sure they've got to be pretty cool, and it would be great to go say hi. So if you're able to, feel free to come on along. If not, no worries. I know it's late, but I love you all. Appreciate you all. Thank you for hanging out. Goodbye, Fire Emblem Three Houses. I really, really love this game. I didn't believe in VTubers, then I subbed to Dreamy Pop for 15 months. Dreamy Pop has such a good VTuber. Such a good VTuber. Really impressive stuff. I remember seeing them a long time ago before VTubers were blowing up. So I remember what seemed like everybody started having a VTuber, which is great. It's really cool. I remember Dreamy Pop having a really cool one before I think it exploded. We just beat 3 houses. What a game. Hoo-hooey. Now time to rest. Take it away, Camus. He dipped, Sally. Is he not streaming anymore? Oh shit, that's kind of sad. Well, if you want to copy this raid message, feel free to do so. If you want to copy the Bob Ross message, take whatever you'd like. If you're able to come raid, no pressure, of course. But yeah, that's what's going on. That's what we're gonna go do. We're gonna go hang out with Kamui as they're playing some more Shadow the Hedgehog. All right, thank you all. I love you. I appreciate you. Mwah. And have a good night. Goodbye.